Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to another episode of Lost in the Script TV. Sorry for the very, very late to the show. Let me make sure everything's working. Hold on. All right, we good. Yeah. How y'all doing? Hopefully another stress-free week as possible, as always. And we got a special guest.
What up?
Yeah.
Lost in the Script TV. See, that's what happened when you have a Negro that is shadow banned come back.
Bro, for whatever reason, the second I started live, it started saying poor connection. It took forever to get the sound to work.
You know YouTube do not mess with me.
Anyway, how y'all doing, man? Good to be back for another week. A lot going on politically. We're going to get to a lot. And our dear friends that historically we stood beside, the tide is turning, unfortunately. But anyway, we're going to get to it. Hold on, let me get to this. It's not right. Hold on, y'all. Make sure. Nothing coming up. Hold on. Would this work? Freak it. Anyway. How you doing, Uncle? What up, Kiefer?
Shout out to Uncle. Shout out to Keeper.
Look. What up, Craig? Craig said, Travis.
Shout out to Craig.
He said, Travis, with all due respect, brother, you're fired. LOL. How y'all doing,
I'd
man?
just drop in today and say hello to you good autochthonous individuals out there.
Yeah, we was able to, it's 250, America's 250th birthday. I guess it's a celebration.
And you guys know I'm very patriotic. Shout out to our great president, Donald Trump.
Shit. Hey, a lot of people turning on Trump now. They say the money ain't looking right. Money looking funny. Money.
Well, look a whole lot better than it did when Biden decrepit old asses in office. So
shoot. Well, let's get right into it. Supreme Court upholds birthright citizenship, rejecting Trump's restrictions.
Ain't that a shame?
So now you can bring your big bellies over here when you're 8 months pregnant, 7 months pregnant, stay overdue your visa and have your anchor baby.
I'm just gonna go visit my sister.
Yeah, we saw that video of that African lady. I'm gonna visit my sister. She was going from Nigeria to London for a layover straight to America because London doesn't have a birthright citizenship law. If you have a baby in London, it does not make the kid an Englishman. So they don't have the same rules as America.
That's a ruse.
Yeah. But what you thinking? Are you surprised at all?
Regarding what? Them rejecting it?
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
Not surprised either. It's not surprised either. The only thing about this that's the biggest story that came out of this, obviously, when all these decisions are made, is Clarence Thomas and what he says, because a lot of black people call him a coon for every decision he made. And Ketanji Brown Jackson, who's called names herself for her own decision. And every time there's a decision made, you'll notice they always pit those two's disagreements against each other in the media. So in every facet of society, politics, social, everything, it's always this gender war thing that they push. But let me get to this now. Supreme Court on Tuesday upheld a broad conception of birthright citizenship, rejecting President Donald Trump's executive order declaring that children born to parents who are in the United States illegally or temporarily are not American citizens. The decision, in line with the longstanding judicial interpretation of the 14th Amendment, which became a big criticism, comes on the final day of the Supreme Court term that centered on Trump's expansive claims of presidential power and largely ruled in favor. Trump called the ruling too bad.
Too bad.
Too bad. Trump was trying to get rid of he was trying to get him up out of here. Now, unfortunately, another part of this we're going to get to, he did get rid of some people. But Clarence Thomas shreds ruling that devalues citizenship in Supreme Court descent.
You know what? They always show that face of him.
Yeah, they always
Is there
show.
a better picture they can get out of this man out here in the media?
Every time he does like an interview where he's walking and people are trying to bait him, he's always laughing at him. So yeah. Justice Clarence Thomas shredded the Supreme Court's ruling striking down President Donald Trump's birthright citizenship order on Tuesday, accusing the majority ruling of using an alternative history of the 14th Amendment and expressing dismay over how it devalues citizenship. Now, the biggest thing that basically Clarence Thomas pretty much said the 14th Amendment, as we've already heard, was for former slaves. It was not meant for everyone. But because, like a lot of things in America when it comes to black people, it turns into something that's interpreted for everybody. Same thing happened with civil rights. It was for Negroes, and it turned out to be for everybody. Gays, women, immigrants, everybody of any outcast group, as they call it. Even though I don't know how white women ended up in that. Everybody became a minority. And I want to show this that nobody disagreed with the premise that Scott was docile in Missouri. Black slaves and freedmen alike were unambiguously Americans. They were not foreigners. They were not aliens. They owned no foreign allegiance. It was a disparity of American blacks to foreigners that Frederick Douglass emphasized in his call for recognizing the citizenship of blacks. We address you not as aliens nor as exiles, humbly asking to be permitted to dwell among you in peace. So they went back to historical figures like Frederick Douglass and all them, proving that historically black Americans have absolutely fought for individual things under the title of either black American, freedmen, or something in particular. Because now they're trying to make it seem like black people in America always fought for the majority. Everybody has to be included in what we fight for. We never asked for anything to be
Itemized.
Itemized or exclusive to us, and that's not true. Frederick Douglass, plenty of people in the late 1800s, early 1900s, some of our philosophers and thinkers absolutely were being particular in their language. But I want to show this here. This is what, what's her name? Ketanji Brown Jackson, her disagreement with him came from. I'm going to read this part. The odds were long and stakes were high. Indeed, around the time they gained their freedom, if former slaves faced a crisis similar in relevant respects to the American immigrant experience. She just compared former slaves.
It's not similar at all.
At all to immigrants, with little in terms of possessions and even less in terms of opportunities to make a living for themselves and their families. Freed blacks were not ushered warmly into the broader community with apologies or compensation, set up for success, or even given the rights and privileges others enjoyed. But it is a fact at that point that a lot of immigrants came over and actually had more access to the American, what they call the American dream, than even black Americans did. So they had already had more. That's the point. I want to play what she used to think of the 14th Amendment. People went and found this clip of her having an opinion on the 14th Amendment before this ruling.
I don't think we can assume that just because race is taken into account that necessarily creates an equal protection problem, because I understood that we looked at the history and traditions of the Constitution, at what the framers and the founders thought about. And when I drilled down to that level of analysis, it became clear to me that the framers themselves adopted the Equal Protection Clause, the 14th Amendment, the 15th Amendment in a race-conscious way.
Now, she just said in her recent ruling that you can't base it in race.
In fact, trying to ensure that people who had been discriminated against, the freedmen, during the Reconstruction period, were
What the?
This used to happen before. This same thing used to happen before.
All right, we should be good now. Hold on. All right, we should be good now.
Actually brought equal to everyone else in the society. So I looked at the report that was submitted by the Joint Committee on Reconstruction, which drafted the 14th Amendment. And that report says that the entire point of the amendment was to secure rights of the freed former slaves. The legislator who introduced that amendment said that, quote, unless the Constitution should restrain them, those states will all, I fear, keep up this discrimination and crush to death the hated freedmen. That's not a race-neutral or race-blind idea in terms of the remedy, and even more than that.
So you get the point. It was never race-neutral. It was always about race, but now she's changed her opinion because I guess her policies have changed. Now, the thing about birthright citizenship, people kept focusing on how things affect them individually. You know, you had a lot of black people trolling, or being trolled, should I say, by immigrants, particularly the people who be repping the FBA thing harder. It was getting trolled by a lot of Haitians, and we're going to get to them, and African immigrants saying, you know, you ain't get what you wanted or whatever. But Trump brought up something that I mentioned before, which is the real thing he's trying to stop. A lot of these foreign billionaires, internationals, dignitaries, or whatever politician leadership groups are purposely sending women in, some of them surrogate women, pregnant, dozens at a time, to just have kids in American soil so they could be dual citizens, so that they can infiltrate politics, finance, all that stuff in America slowly. They're getting their part of the pie any way they can. Let me play this.
Except I think it's very bad for our nation. We're the only nation that does it. No other nation does that birthright citizenship. No, not even close. Some did it, they ended it. It's tremendously destructive. It's extremely costly. I don't know, it's up to them. But in terms of for the good of the country, it'd be great if they didn't allow it. It would be great, but I can't tell you. The Slaughter case was the big case today. That was really a big case because it gave strength to presidents and strength to the presidency, a very important case. It's been going on for almost 100 years, think of that. And this was the ruling that really topped everything by a lot today, yeah.
Mr. President, Zoran Mamdani said in an...
All right, y'all get the point. But then there's the biggest story that came out of this. Before the birthright ruling, which was the TPS coming to an end.
Hallelujah.
I never thought we would see people online, particularly Black Americans, mocking and going in on the Haitians.
Because we've always spared them.
Man, like I said, that's one of the few groups, my mom, my aunt, whenever something tragic would happen on television, because most of the time we just didn't speak about, we didn't grow up around any immigrants or anything like that, so we never had any conversation about them. But the one group, when something happened on television,
we had Mexicans.
No, I'm talking about melanated people.
Okay,
I ain't talking about Mexicans. Obviously, we had some Mexicans. We had some damn dirty
Melungeons.
The Melungeons call themselves Indian. Cherokee Nation, they call themselves now.
Lumbee.
Supreme Court ruling on TPS opened hundreds of thousands of deportations for the U.S. As y'all know the number, I'm sure if y'all heard it, 350,000 Haitian nationals and I think 6,000 Syrians and others are involved. Obviously, a lot of them came over after the earthquakes in 2010, and they've had
earthquakes, floodings, all types of
plagues,
quote unquote natural
exactly
disasters.
It's been the plagues on them, and now they're being told to go back. Now here's where it gets weird. But before we get into that, I got to play a selection that Travis brought to my attention. It just fits the mood so well. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna play a little song for those people. This is to give you a little peace of mind to those who got to hit the road and take that trip. I see a lot of people saying get back on those flotation devices.
Don't look so sad.
Don't look so sad.
Yeah, it's over.
I know it's over.
It's over.
It's over for you. But life goes on.
Hey, we really shouldn't be using Al Sharpton. We shouldn't be using Al Green for evil at this point.
What did it call us?
Dirty black American, black American, black American.
She called us a
Dirty black American, black American, black American.
And now we singing that sweet song.
the good times.
Keeps on turning.
Oh man. I'm gonna let it go out a little bit.
Let's just be glad
Just be glad.
we had this time.
A good old time. 16 years.
Spend together.
Been a long
16.
time together.
Like,
A lot of babies, a lot of relationships.
There is no need.
The white folks said thank you for taking care of the elders, the old people. We really appreciate it.
That we're burning.
we burning those bridges.
All right. Shout out to Al Green, man.
Thank you, Al Green, for making that wonderful, wonderful song. See, Black Americans, this is our culture. We take our sayings from movies, our sayings from our music, and we apply it to our daily lives to just have a little fun.
It's a little fun. So I will say, in reality, and this is me speaking, I am not happy. I am not exuberant. I'm not showing any, goodwill towards them being deported.
As Megyn said, get the fuck out of America. Go back to Haiti.
Nah, I'm not on that type of timing. Hold on. Nah, shit, nah. Head winch magic. Well, how long is temporary supposed to be? Exactly.
They think temporary is supposed to be forever.
The thing about it is, you can't say that Haiti is safe, it's beautiful, the West is lying on you, yada, yada, yada. And then when this happens, say that Haiti is not safe. It's still a
And they're still not going back to Haiti. They're fleeing to Canada.
Yeah, they're going to Canada. Now, I saw a video of a girl saying she's trying to teach them to play on how to end up in Mexico. Before you go back to your country, you'll go to Mexico. There's cartel members there.
Some of them said they'll die going out before they go back to their countries.
I've seen so many debates and arguments. I've been watching that on YouTube. Remember we saw the Nigerian, was he Haitian? He said, I need $50,000 and I leave.
Yeah, he said if the administration gives him $50,000, he will leave until Trump gets out of office, and then he come back. So he already done calculated how much money he would need to survive
another
two to 3 years in Haiti to make his grand return back to the America.
These people crazy, man. But they ended the TPS, a lot of stuff going around. I'm still wondering, how did Black Americans get all this smoke when it's them that we ain't got?
They say we ain't got no power.
No power.
We're just
Dirty black American, black American, black American.
So if we got no power and influence, why are they lashing out towards us?
Because we supposed to save them.
Oh, we got to heal them. We supposed to come to the rescue, I guess. Will the end of TPS in Haiti for Haitians mean a caregiver
Hell no
crisis in the U.S.?
Black women love being caregivers.
I mean, we got cousins that are in that field or were, but a lot of Black women, especially when they hit that late 30s, 40s age, they start doing things almost as a what they call side missions. Just go back to school at the age of 40 something, get another degree, end up.
Some of them got them loans during COVID too. started their own little businesses.
Ooh-wee, boy.
I ain't scared of you motherfuckers.
Ooh-wee.
They got some of them loans.
But yeah, so there's just the same thing happened with the Somalis, or not even the Somalis.
Don't even talk about their big forehead.
When they was on the Somali ass, there was no positive they was giving them. They were just calling them frauds. But the Hispanics, remember they were saying, oh, the construction industry, you need them for agriculture, picking fruit and shit. You need these people. Now they're saying with the Haitians, you need them for in the quote unquote in the mammy role. Bruh. What the? What the?
We back.
I swear, bro.
YouTube do not like. This is the same shit that used to go on when I was here prior. Yes, Keeper, there are plenty of Ethiopians, Eritreans that work in the skilled nursing field.
Well, yeah, a lot of them over there too.
Africans.
Yeah, a lot of
East
them.
Africans and West Africans.
So I wanted to show this right here. I saw this today, right? because a whole bunch of talk about who's American.
Patriotism.
It started with what's the
that we can't do.
The Super Bowl. Remember the Super Bowl, Bad Bunny? It started with him when he had all these people carrying the flags during the Super Bowl, and he was like, "We're all American because we're all from American continent, North, South, and Central America. We're all American."
Bullshit.
It was pushing that bullshit. And so they've been trying to do this for a while, and we know that message was truly meant to say there are no immigrants, there's no borders. We know that's the real point he was making. Now, for the past couple years, there's been artists, especially like Beyonce, for instance, getting whooped all up and down the internet streets because she was pushing the Americana image, the American flag, very, I won't say patriotic, but she was showing American imagery. And they call her all type of names and all this other stuff, imperialist, pushing imperial ideology and all this stuff. But then we see whenever these Haitians or any type of Caribbean Africans come to this country, they have to take an oath to America. Nobody says anything about that. Then you see constant imagery of immigrants wrapping themselves in the American flag with this we are all American nonsense. No critique. I just don't understand. So you see here this supermodel, I can't say her name, Anok, the daughter of South Sudanese refugees, on her July 4th Vanity Fair photo shoot. Doing the cover with the American flag is just a representation of the fact that America is a melting pot. It is the land of immigrants. We are all American.
You're not American. You know what? You guys cannot come over here and say, I don't even identify as black no more.
Oh, because a lot going on since he ain't been on here. So like a year and a half ago, maybe 2 years ago, he started pushing this thing. We need to just let black go.
Let black go.
Let them have the.
But that would
black.
be us fleeing and running for something, which is we have a hard time doing.
But you also did the same thing with African American. I was like,
I've never called myself African American.
But the problem is when you let things go, they just go to the next. So you let African American go because Black Americans for the most part have never used that. I remember that clip we watched and that dude said it was a schizophrenic term, African American.
What are you?
Yeah, you're schizophrenic. But Black American is typically what we went by. But you give them African American. Okay, they take that and they say, but I'm Black American too because I'm Black and American.
Then what are we?
You're Black. You're just an ethnic group, but I'm Black because I'm a Black person by race, and this is my nationality, American.
If we are foundational to this country and we've been identifying as Black and we call ourselves Black Americans, and you are Nigerian coming from Africa and you now call yourself Black American, then you have usurped my identity. Who am I? But
see, that's the thing. It's like this thing where that melting pot term, they just want you.
No, they want you to call yourself African American and they call themselves Black American, which makes no sense.
On that 154 podcast or any of these clips you see, they always refer to Black Americans as African American.
And will reference everybody else as
Black British, Black African. I'm like, what is a Black African? That's like saying African American. Like,
that's like double.
It's like you're African, you're expected to look and be of a certain race. That used to be a race. I keep saying this.
You are the majority there, so in your country, whoever comes there should be identifying themselves by whatever nationality or country they're coming from.
It's like saying Black Jamaican. It's like, but you're 90% of the population. Wouldn't Jamaican just be default?
Oh, don't even get me started on those dreadheads.
But yeah, so I found this funny that there was barely any critique towards her. So I'm gonna play this here.
Look at her, so much vitriol.
Let me play this.
Anger.
This is the time.
This is the clip that went viral. This woman, she did a speech, a Haitian woman. She did a speech about what the people in Haitian need to do. Once again, we're all American. This is all of our country.
This is the time for all of us to raise our voices and to say this country is also our country.
Are you
is
crazy?
Also the country of our immigrants because we are the one who built it.
Oh, you did?
The second she left that stage. But this has been a thing they've already been pushing, that we are all one and all that stuff. Oh, I forgot. People said you should have played Return of the Mac for Travis' return to the show. They said they sick tired of hearing that song, didn't they? Letting Black Go is coming. You are ahead of your time. We can't move the needle so quickly. Our young people will grip the baton. Yeah, I think the young people, When I say
Well,
young,
let's.
well, when we define young, I'm talking the young Gen Zers.
Okay, let's do this. These same immigrants that are coming over here will tell you that they black, but will tell you that the white man is the one that put that caste term on you, black, but still wants to identify that because being black has cachet. It has equity. It has value.
Yeah.
And that's why they need to leash themselves onto us and be fucking tethers, because without us, they have no fucking identity. Get the fuck out of our country.
Well, you know what I've said for years, that unfortunately, heavy is the head. You are the image default black globally. So your culture is the umbrella that everything else comes underneath. And you influence those other groups. So when
they tell you that we don't have no culture and we don't influence them.
They have to find a way to put pride in themselves with their own. They got the same way we tell the narratives amongst ours and teach our kids certain things to make sure we instill pride. They have to do the same thing too. So they have to tell you, or they have to tell their kids what they have done historically to bring pride into them. And sometimes because you're the Black Americans are the default culture, we have to show that we influence that. We have to show that, hey, that comes from us. That right there.
They inculcate pride by identifying as us. That's how they do that.
Yeah, that is. It's yeah. I mean,
Bro, I don't give a fuck. Y'all finna see me crying
oh, sorry. Let me.
in this dumbass app for the first time, bro. No one fucking like not being born in the fucking U.S.
Play Al
so
Green again.
fucking hard, like.
I want to mock the young lady.
Lay
Come on, lay your head, baby. Lay it on me. I'll pat your dreads for you. You get one more night with me.
on my pillow.
You ain't got no castor oil in your hair, right? Do you?
Sweet baby.
Fucking up my pillows.
Right. I mean, you know, they said we was
Black American. Black American. Black American.
But anyway,
I'll be dirty.
This is so hard.
now I'm not gonna mock.
We'll take it as, you know, they call the Mexicans dirty Mexicans because they the top Hispanics in their group.
Are they
They are. Who else is? They're the biggest group.
most prominent?
What prominent Hispanic group do you think of? Who comes to mind first?
It depends. Mexicans have, you know, what they have over the West Coast and the
They landscapers.
Southwest. You can say Puerto Ricans because
Puerto Ricans are small. They just in New York and fucking Florida.
They've intertwined themselves into Black American culture.
Mexicans all over the country.
I guess Mexicans are the top dog Hispanic culture.
Who else would be?
I guess. I mean, they're the biggest demographic. Yeah, obviously they're the largest.
What did Osborne say? Who's going to clean our toilets?
Oh yeah, they was on her ass for that too. But I don't want to mock this lady here for going through what she's going through. The point I'm making is,
Who's mocking her?
I'm just saying. I've seen a lot of people say a lot of things with this,
As such,
mocking her for crying about having to go home, quote unquote.
because you should want to go home.
That's not the point that I want to make. The point I want to make is, I told you this, I don't know how many weeks ago, when it comes to Haitian people. So historically, Haitians, you know a person is Haitian the second you meet them, because they're going to bring up 1804 very quickly. You know what I mean? They're going to bring up 1804. They're going to tell you what they did. First, free Black Republic, all that stuff.
And they're going to offer you a dirt biscuit.
Okay. But the thing about it is, I feel like they've sent a couple hundred soldiers to America to once fight in the war. They've sent medical and other people to other countries to help. I feel like because they have so much pride in what they did then.
Who asked?
I'm saying because they have so much pride in what they did then, they tend to have too much pride to truly ask for help. So instead of asking for help, it turns into another flex. They have to, hey, you should see us as the number one because we did this and we helped free y'all. And so they demand respect instead of help. And I think that's kind of what's led to what's happened with Haiti, honestly. This is my opinion. But anyway,
Supreme Court's decision
let me play this here.
rippled through members of South Florida's Haitian community gathered at Miami City Hall to protest the city's agreement with Immigration and Customs Enforcement.
All of these battles are intertwined.
My people,
Dirty biscuits,
they
nasty.
can't go back.
Oh.
It's real. The reality in Haiti is real.
In a 6-3 vote, the Supreme Court gave the Trump
So
administration
which is it?
the green light and
Which is
temporary
it?
protected status.
Which is it? Because when I Show Speed did not go to Haiti, he received backlash saying, why are you going to every Caribbean island with the exception of Haiti? And we said, because we got fucking barbecue over there. And they were like, that's not true. The whole country's not like that. Then if it's just that one little area at Port-au-Prince that's been infected by barbecue and his gang, then why don't y'all want to go to the other areas? They say that the mountains are areas is beautiful. The beach areas over there are beautiful. So go to those areas. Jamaicans live outdoors all the time. They got tree houses and all sorts of stuff.
The thing
Follow suit.
The thing about with Haiti is that's their capital. They literally don't have a president because of what's going on.
They said they do got a president.
Who?
We're still waiting on who the president is, but they said that they have a president.
So it has, well, I guess you could say maybe they haven't been recognized by.
It's an interim president.
Who?
I'm asking. That's what it would have to be because nobody has been nominated or selected in a election for there to be a president.
Well, the thing about it is, after their president was assassinated, and I told you the wife there was something. But anyway, after that happened, they had an interim president. They ended up getting rid of him too. But then they tried to recognize him as president. That's why you got barbecue. Because he said, no, you're not going to place somebody in power.
So what do they need to do with barbecue then? If Haiti is dangerous and barbecue is inflicting all this terror onto this country, then what do they need to do?
Well, see, I don't know who the white hat and the black hat is. I don't know who's the villain.
We're just speaking.
No, I'm saying what I'm about to say. I told you this a couple days ago. If you have a country where there's a gang
cancer
that took over your capital and are killing and allegedly raping women, you kill them. So I'm like, why haven't the men in Haiti took up arms and did something? Like
where's that 1804 spirit?
Yeah, you would think that's. I'm not
Gallatry.
I'm not saying I hope for this, but I would have expected at this point, this much time has passed, that should have been a civil war, shouldn't it? At some point, you have to say, we got to fix this. We have to take this head on. These people are taking over. They have weapons. They're violent. They're willing to do stuff to innocent people. Like, we got to do something. Like, we got to.
But see, that's the thing. If we were unified and they were unified with us, because that's what they did back in the other tribes would come together and then they would have to go in and get their asses up out of there. But we're not.
But for Bad Days, he said barbecue needs more meat. Yeah.
For more than 250,000 Haitians.
There is no grounds for terminating Haiti TPS.
There is.
Based on the country conditions inside Haiti. This is absolutely absurd.
But with the State Department Level 4 do not travel advisory still in place for Haiti, TPS Haiti advocates say the Supreme Court's decision is cruel.
Well, that's the thing, too. That's another thing how celebrity backfires. So when they kicked in the travel advisory warning, Level 4, so basically you can't fly to Haiti. American citizens, can't fly to Haiti. They had a bunch of celebrities walking around with T-shirts saying, Haiti is safe. Haiti is beautiful. Haiti is... And it's like, well, then y'all can go
propaganda.
So the celebrity campaign helped lead to this decision because y'all saying it's safe and everything is sweet.
I mean, you can't look at that. It's debris and stuff all in the streets. Why hasn't they've organized committees and people to come together and go through the streets and collect the garbage and stuff? They said this stuff is still there from the 2010 earthquake. They have not cleaned up anything. And to add on to that, they've had several earthquakes after the 2010 earthquake.
Well, they were robbed. Clinton Foundation did allegedly took a bunch of money.
We were robbed.
What do you mean?
We've been robbed.
But what do you mean? What do you got to do with them?
We've been robbed in spirit. Look at all the what's it called, the Black Wall Street. Them tearing and burning down business, we've been affected too, and still we rise. Are you saying it's a different situation?
I think they, being an independent nation, they have sanctions on their country.
Mm-hmm.
They've been fucked over financially.
So why are not the Caribbean countries coming together to help them?
That's a whole other thing. Them and the Bohemians been going back and forth. So
because they're in their space.
They described forced deportations to the gang-riddled nation like a death sentence.
I would not say we would likely going back. We're going to stick together. We're going to keep on fighting.
The battle is not over.
Damn.
Battle's not over.
Hold your wall.
I'm gonna leave him alone.
Let the tender part play.
Oh,
what the hell?
Tension and body close to my
all right. What we got?
Over a dozen years. Go
There go my
home.
girl.
Get out. We know our country's better than yours. That's because we filled it with our work ethic and our culture and our values.
Who's been more economically sanctioned than FBA/Freedmen?
Well, if you look at Black America as its own individual nation within a nation, then yeah, we've had to deal with war, bombings, sanctions on our own community. That's redlining.
Redlining.
Denied loans, banking, denied. Our own military members were denied.
Genocide.
I don't want to make a one-to-one comparison. I think
because they would lose. Every person that would come up against us would lose.
But they would call it while we having the oppression Olympics, as they'll say.
Because we're trying to show that you can't overcome.
Well, they don't want to view us as that. They want us to view them as the proof of concept. Haiti. We fought for freedom. We weren't freed by the whites.
You being here only dilutes it for us, those who built it and live it. And half of you people, more than half, you won't assimilate. We don't want you. We don't care if you're offended. Get out. Go home. Go back to fucking Haiti. Sorry.
This is such a fake. She did her job right here. This was meant to go viral, and she did her job. She knew what she was doing. Look, man.
We're in the end, so.
We know who these people are. And I'm going to get to that point you just married to do at the end. White people's reaction to everything should tell you what's going on in the world. Like,
right in.
They know
their rulership is coming to an end,
and they reacting the way you would expect you to react. Why do you think? I'm gonna get to it later. I'm gonna get to
our friends in Ohio who've been dealing with these TPS Haitians for years now, who are drunk driving all over their towns and killing people. This is the whole cats and dogs thing. Like they don't want to live like Americans live, and this was supposed to be a temporary.
Listen, we live in Seattle, Washington. I don't see a cat, dog, nobody running around. This state is heavily populated with, Asians.
Yeah.
So if I ever see a missing sign for a cat or a dog and they saying rewards, I'm like, you might as well go ahead and bury that dog or cat in spirit, because that shit gone.
Now I will say,
shit downtown in Chinatown being honey roasted.
The Haitian people that did react to this, you would think they wouldn't be surprised by white people's racism. Like, it should be like, yeah, this is the norm. We're getting back, and it's funny because I feel like they've settled in even deeper than Trump's first term. Now they know Trump about to be out of here. He can't run again. We got to get in. We got to get it in while we can right now, because if they let the other side get back in office, it's gonna be we're going back to 2020, which they dread. Those couple years. Craig said this lady.
Gross.
We know who Megyn Kelly is. Didn't she sue Fox News because she said they sexualized her and had her showing thighs and all this stuff on Fox News?
Had her showing the cheeks?
Yeah, I mean, it's so funny how they talk about other people's culture, yet on Fox News was supposed to, I won't say they're supposed to be Christian. They're not Christian. But supposed to, have these values, these conservative values, and they had you showing thighs. So what about your culture?
I mean, there's nothing wrong with showing a thigh.
Man, she talking shit about the Haitians' culture and diluting the culture. You were showing thighs on TV because the producer told you to.
Well, sex sells.
Of course, that's American culture. Sex sells. That defines everything right there.
Well, no, they into that that voodoo shit.
And you said hoodoo first, because why? Because Negroes are doing hoodoo. So
I've never seen anybody of my family practice hoodoo.
No, I ain't say practice, but you know that it exists.
I don't know such a thing. I haven't had a first and experience at it, so I cannot elaborate
Trevor,
on.
what do you do if somebody? What do you do if somebody sweep your feet?
Wish somebody would sweep my feet.
Yeah, you don't spit in the broom. That hoodoo. What are we talking about? All right, let me get to another.
Does the administration consider Haiti a safe country?
For Haitians, absolutely.
Haiti is safe for Haitians.
Yes.
Despite the do not travel warnings.
Yeah, so yes, Haitians live in Haiti. It's not our position that Haitians should leave Haiti. I mean, it'd be crazy for us to say that Haitians couldn't live in Haiti. It's their country. Of course Haitians should live in Haiti. There's no viable asylum, or use a technical term here, CAT claim, or withholding claim, for any Haitian seeking relief from going back to Haiti, to their homeland. The fact that there might be pockets of Haiti where there's higher crime rates, guess what? There's pockets of Chicago with crime rates just as high, right? There's pockets.
See what he just did there? How did he bring up, anyway?
Of cities like St. Louis with crime just as high. Pockets of Los Angeles with crime just as high. It has never been the case that having communities that have high crime rates is a basis for asylum. Never has been, never will be.
He told him to get the hell out. Now, before I get to the next thing, so while they kicking the Haitians, some of the Haitian nationals out for the TPS, in Georgia, they passed a Hindu phobia bill. Now it's funny because Georgia's also, I want to say, was the first state to sign the anti-BDS bill, which is to stop people from self-sanctioning the citizens from sanctioning Israel themselves by not buying from them, not doing business with Israel at all, which is
what the Asians want to do.
Yeah. So instead of allowing the American citizens to do that on their own, they signed legislation into state laws across the country to stop you from supporting it. That was Georgia that did it first. So Georgia's also doing something for Hindu phobia.
The nation to pass a resolution in our General Assembly to condemn anti-Hindu hate.
By the way, have they passed
Is there a lot of Hindu hate going on in the state of Georgia for them to pass this bill?
I don't know. I want to ask the question. Oh, what am I about to say?
Had a brain.
Forgot what I'm about to ask. But he's trying to. The anti. Is there to this day? Have they given us an anti-black hate bill?
No.
So we got the Asians.
But aren't we kind of glad they didn't, because the tethers would probably fall under it. So we need to make sure it's specified to
lineage.
Yes.
I've also joined in supporting a similar resolution here in the United States House of Representatives, sponsored by my colleague, Representative Sri Trinidad of Michigan.
You get the point. So after I saw that, I just so happened to bump into this. Illegal alien from India.
Oh, this ain't nothing new.
Please guilty of. Now, when I thought of this, hold on, let me show this.
That's all they do.
When I saw that they was over there, the Indians still coming up here getting jammed up as scamming, which is the same thing that happened with a couple other people. Did I download it? I was gonna play it, but forget it, I guess. I was gonna play Young Miami Spin That, which is getting out of backlash. They gotta be listening. That's what they listening to. It's funny, like I said, these particular.
That should be a hit song in the country of India.
It probably
and
is.
Nigeria.
That's probably who got it on the charts right now. But speaking of Nigeria and India, you got these countries. I always say how outside of America they are viewed in a very negative light. They're not trusted. They're considered low character nationalities or ethnicities. But they come to America, and they're seen as the model citizen. They're seen as high work ethic, high value, necessary to a population. But outside of America, it's like you get the people in your country, it's a downgrade. It's just funny how that works. Speaking of Spin Day, I want to jump on this right quick and get your opinion on this. I let you hear that song a couple weeks ago.
What I say about when it first came out?
You said it was terrible.
Thank you.
But you did. I said when I heard it, it's not good, but it is catchy. I know that melody to that hook. I just don't know what song it is. I remember it's something from the early 2000s. I kept looking, I couldn't find it. But India.Arie came out and had some opinions about the song and what it means. Obviously, the song "Spend That," where all my scamming ass niggas that spend that money robbing people, about boosting and all the other stuff. She came out and said that this is basically the same thing we've heard every decade, where some song comes out, it goes viral, and certain people in the Black community decide to step out and say, "Hey, man, is this healthy to support this?"
It's deleterious to the Black community, just like Sexy Red was.
Exactly.
I mean, I wish we'd had more people like India.Arie came out and spoke on Sexy Red.
I think she did get backlash, but for some reason, it was just like
this is big. Like Sexy Red, nothing that happened with Sexy Red, when somebody spoke out, went viral like it did with India.Arie coming out and saying something.
But I think this might be having a negative effect.
On who?
On this, it might actually lead to the song becoming more popular.
Oh, because people just gonna be
now it's being, first it was getting talked about like WAP is it? Yeah, WAP with Meg Thee Stallion and Cardi B. That song,
Cardi B and Meg Thee Stallion. That's Cardi B's song, and Meg Thee Stallion is featured on it.
That song came out and it was popular, but it wasn't until you get CNN, Fox News, all these other people talking about it that it led to it getting even bigger and bigger and bigger, and it became a part of the zeitgeist. It became this thing, a part of culture, politics, and society, where it was just, the same thing you saw happen in the 90s with Uncle Luke and all those people. With this, it's probably going to lead to the same thing. You're getting more popular. So I don't know if it's necessarily going to work out. But yeah, just what she had to say. I'm going to play a video. This is her response to what she said. I'm going to play a little bit of it.
Oh boy. Hello. Hey, hello.
She tried to put a little note in there.
That's the Erykah Badu version, by the way. Hello. Hey, hello. Okay. I have marks from my glasses. My third album, Testimony Volume 1, Life and Relationship, turned 20 years old on Friday the 27th. It snuck up on me. Somebody had to tell me. And so that's why I'm making a video right now.
I forgot to say this. I think the reason why this song turned into a conversation like this is because when she went on stage at the BET Awards and Negroes started singing that song, somebody says they started singing it like a Negro spiritual.
What?
Spend That. Like she walked on stage to present. She wasn't performing. They started singing the song in unison. It was just like, hold on, this don't really touch y'all in y'all soul, dude. There's no way you feel this song that much. So that moment ticked off a few people. I saw India.Arie. I saw what's her name, Kelly
Price.
No. The other one,
Kelly Rowland.
No, the one who was got the song with Kanye, "Love Like Knock You Down, Get Back."
Oh, Carrie Hilson.
Carrie Hilson said something. That moment at the BET Awards rubbed a few people the wrong way. It was like we gotta say something. Like, this ain't good.
Instead of writing about this on my Substack, which if you know me, you know I like writing on my Substack. And you don't need to see that bowl back there. Okay. And I've been in the blogs a couple times this last week, and so I wanted to come and talk about these things. Let's talk about the easy one first. It is being wrongly reported that I think we should boycott this song of the summer. I'm not going to tell you what it is because I refuse to sing that song, but either you know what it is or you don't. And if you don't, you can go find it. It's very easy. But I don't think we should boycott. What I want is to see people understand the power of words and music and to make choices that are healthy for them. That's what I want. Do I think it matters what I want for people? No. I have finally learned that it doesn't matter and that there's no amount of sacrificing my life force energy that is going to make anybody want anything better for themselves. All I can do is emanate what I emanate, stand for what I stand for, and hope that it reaches who it's meant to reach. And that's it. And that's all I'm going to do. And so my comment makes it very clear that I don't think we should boycott. My comment is tantamount to everybody doesn't want the same thing. And there are a lot of people who are saying it's just a song. Well, if that's what you think, enjoy. But what I know is that music has power. But of course, I have used that power to help some people. And I have traveled around this world twice. And I see the impact of what we export out of the Black American experience to the rest of the world. Longer story for another time, but I've seen it, so I know, and I'm telling you what it is, but you enjoy if that's what you want to do. And I will enjoy doing what I want to do. And that's why I don't think anybody needs to boycott. I think people just need to make choices for themselves. That's what I think.
Okay, that's enough. What do you think of her comments?
She wasn't nasty about it. She tried to be very diplomatic in what she was saying. It was like it's saying without saying it. She pretty much said, if you're on that frequency where you want to listen to dumbed down music, then listen to it. If you're on a frequency where you want to listen to uplifting music that it's not deleterious to the Black community, and you're not letting this type of music go out to be a representation of us, then do so.
Unfortunately, I don't think it matters.
It don't, because these Negroes gonna listen to Spin that.
All right, let me play the response that Trick Daddy had to say.
First of all,
damn,
I'm gonna say shout out to my little homegirl, Young Miami. Got the hottest record on radio, streets, video, all social media platforms, Apple Music, Spotify, all that shit, YouTube. The finest little shit in the game right now. And everybody is jamming this record except a few old centrals. Let me tell you old something. That's why I don't you old right now. That's why I would not my one of you old assholes, because you old is too modern and too plain, outdated. The game done passed you by. Do you think y'all Miami give a fuck about you don't like her record? You take our time to go on social media to down talk a girl. We've been talking negativity in every music, every song since before I even started doing music, and I've been doing it motherfucking 30 years. I'm about you bitches' age. You to say something about me. Leave that little young lady alone. Because if you see how pretty she is, you don't look like her. So it giving me hate a little bit. You see how fine she is. You ain't shaped like her. You don't shape like me. If you shape like me, you do not have no motherfucking grounds. You don't have a dog in the fight to be getting on the social media, down talking to this young lady who's doing something positive and successful. You got to raise your own fucking kids. If you let music raise your kids, that's you bad breath. All
right, we get the point. We know who Trick Daddy is. No one should be surprised by Trick Daddy's opinion. Trick Daddy is not somebody you should be going to find the moral high ground or the what type of ethics we should have. At least not no more. And it's crazy because Trick Daddy has songs where he speak towards the Black plight and all this stuff. So it's funny. Now, one thing he said he is right about. People been rapping about negative stuff forever. This ain't new. Once again, this is a topic people have every decade. There's some song that goes viral and people start saying this is harmful to the image and to the culture of Black Americans. And then people move on with their life and nothing happens. So is he kind of right? Obviously, we know I don't think India.Arie is hating on her at all. That is at all. He crazy saying India.Arie is ugly or something like that. That's crazy.
Trying to shame her for coming out having an opinion that she feels represents Black Americans in a negative light.
I feel like he's mainly doing this because he actually knows
Young Miami.
Yeah,
I mean, he went after India.Arie because Young Miami is from
Florida.
He's from Florida. They're cohorts in the city that they live in, and he's just like, don't talk about my fellow Miamian rapper, I suppose.
Let's not ignore the fact too, and this is just a fact. As far as mainstream Black America, mainstream America, it was Trick Daddy to introduce eating ass. That was Trick Daddy. I remember vividly him doing the viral video, maybe late in the 2000s, early 2010s, and he had those videos, those comedy videos where he was talking about eat a booty game. It was Trick Daddy that pushed that stuff, and not too long after, it became this thing.
Well,
and of course, this nigga. Look at this Negro.
Well, Black people don't have shame about eating ass. So,
like, tell me if this Negro looked like he eat ass. Like, let's be real here.
And yeah, he's about to go into her breath being you stinking ass.
We know your.
If you eat ass, then.
Yes, Mayhem. She said, to me, celebrities are fictional characters. They are paid to portray fiction. They are not my leaders or my influencers. That's a fact. Celebrity is dead, though. Like, monoculture is gone, so you'll never get any megastars. That's dead. So you got to worry about, even in sports, you'll never have a player that come along, or a athlete, or a actor, or entertainer that comes along and has so much influence that they word as one person means much. Most of these people, because of social media, look at everybody, like you said, as a character. They're part of the play. They're part of, a grander scheme by maybe the parties that the power that be. But as far as individuals, no one really give a damn. He said Uncle Luke 2.0. Yeah, didn't Uncle Luke run for office? Did he win? He running for office. He said he supports FBA reparations and all this stuff.
We don't believe him.
I'm gonna run through some stories right quick. While that's a story, and we talk about the music and its influence. Like I said, one thing he did say that is correct is that our music, outside of just a woman rapping about scamming and boosting, we got songs out of certain sounds in certain cities that's pushing violence and certain other criminality. And some would say, whether you believe in the respectability politics of it, that's influenced how we are treated as an entire demographic. I don't completely agree with that. I think it is a ancient hatred you're getting from some people, and no matter what you did, they would always hate you. I'm gonna run through this story right here. Say his name, Savion, a Missouri deputy, rammed the unarmed black teenager with his patrol car, then executed him. He was accused of no crime. So this was a young black male minding his business. Cop came up to him. Didn't even accuse him of a crime. Just ended up getting him out of his car, chased him down, killed him, or shot him, shall I say, and he hasn't been accused of a crime or nothing. This ain't really been treated as that big of a story. Hold on. What up, Honorable? Happy 4th to you too, Honorable. Oh yeah, Honorable, we got a guest today. Ooh-wee. So yeah, this was a crazy story. I haven't seen many people talk about it or it go anywhere really. Happened in the last couple of weeks. So it hasn't really went viral or anything, but hopefully we get something out of it. Unlike some of these other cases. I'll just go through here. The young man, Savion Mitchell, 19 and 2025 graduate of Lee's Com Summit North football and basketball player, the only son among his mother of 4 children. Before 4 a.m. on March 1st, 2026, near U.S. Highway in Johnson County, Missouri, a sheriff patrol car struck Savion as he ran. Lafayette County deputy then shot and killed him. The accusation? None. Savion was never arrested, never charged, and never named in any charging document. The witnesses, they say Savion stopped, raised his hands, and said, okay, and that is when he was shot. The footage, the Missouri State Highway Patrol claims body camera video disputes that account. It refuses to release a single frame. Hey, man, I said this with the Carmelo Anthony thing. Protect yourself at all times. It's an unfortunate situation, but like I said, you're not allowed to play offense in this country. You have to always be on defense because they're always looking for a reason at all times. What up on Cole? What else we got? Oh, the story here. 1-year-old, you saw this case, didn't you? The 1-year-old who was shot by the police in the Walmart park in a parking lot in Mississippi. The woman was accused of stealing diapers. They came. There was no diaper. She didn't steal. They said she tried to run over somebody. They had a autopsy done. The child was shot from the side, which means there was no way she was running at you. If you shot from the side, that means you lied.
So they lied.
But they killed a 1-year-old because they got a call that a woman was stealing diapers. And it's like, okay, let's say she was stealing diapers.
Is that worth taking somebody's life?
Like, what ever happened to police? I don't know, chasing people? Like, if she gets in the car and
obesity,
away,
that's what happened.
If she gets in the car and starts driving away, why would your first instinct be to shoot? Like, why do you immediately think I'm gonna kill you? All right,
Because
anyway.
life is not valuable.
Well, yeah.
Only property.
Well, yeah, that's the police job, to defend property.
Marcus Keith.
This is the mother of the 1-year-old.
Valencia Wiley lost her son to the negligence of law enforcement in Senatobia, Mississippi. Can you please tell what happened?
Yes, he here, man. He here.
It was me, my son, and another friend of mine who was at Walmart. As we was leaving out the Walmart, they tried to stop her. But I kept walking because it had nothing to do with me. By the time me and my baby got in the car, she came. And then when we was backing up, they was running out the come. I raised my baby up because they withdrawed their gun. She had no tent. I raised my baby up trying to show them that he was in the car. So she was backing up and she hit a car as I was opening the door, so the door flew back in. By the time I sat my baby down, it was like 3 to 4 shots. One of the shots hit him in his rib cage, and the other shots hit her in her arm and her thigh. And we left and went to Senatobia hospital where he was pronounced dead at the scene. And they told me I wasn't gonna be able to see him until he get back from Jackson. She got airlifted, and the police told me I couldn't leave out the hospital until somewhere I couldn't leave out, couldn't nobody come in. But I ended up walking out, and the crowd was questioning them, asking them what happened. They was like, she was shoplifting. But the passenger, it was me. They wasn't talking about me, they was talking about the driver. But on the little, what's it called, self-checkout, they can see, it's cameras. They can see when she got the diapers and walked out. But yeah, they tried to say that she forcefully was trying to drive and hit them, but they was all on the right side, and she was driving towards the left. They just personally just shot in the car.
Did they try to charge you with anything?
No, they didn't charge me. They ain't charged me with nothing. They just let me go, and they didn't say nothing. They just kept telling the crowd that they was shoplifting. They was shoplifting.
So it was.
But I don't know if they found anything.
So it's another person involved?
Yes, she wasn't the driver. She wasn't the driver. It was another woman I think she was with.
The getaway car?
Look, I don't think they were committing any crime. There was no diapers found and all this stuff, so they wouldn't commit any crime.
I assume there's footage of this. There has to be. It's Walmart.
Yeah, they put out the footage, and in the footage it didn't show anything. They was driving away, and we saw him shooting. Like, she was turning off and he was firing. That's the only. It was a small clip though. I think it was a small clip.
Not even a baby.
It's a 1-year-old. And this is why I was telling you the other day when you said I was being radical.
Yeah, you're radicalized.
Like, it's getting to a point now where these people are antagonizing you. I've been saying it all year. There's been a lot of antagonizing going on towards Black Americans, where it's open season. And at some point, you got to stop saying, hey, just make it home. Hey, just make it. At some point, somebody got to be like, hey, there's a line. We're not going no further.
So somebody got to stand up.
We saw it with the brother, and remember the brother out of Texas? The brother who he shot at the police and then he got killed didn't he get blown up by a bomb?
That was a couple of years ago.
That was more than that. Was like 10 years ago. It wasn't at this point. Like, at some point, I think that was after the killing of Breonna Taylor or one of them. And it was just like, all right, a line is drawn. There's no further. We're not going any further now. This is where we stop. Don't Wally World monitor your entire movement with these checkouts. Hey, man. But yeah, the autopsy came back and it said that the kid was shot from the side, so it couldn't have been a straight up try to run him over thing.
So a lawsuit is coming?
Should there be a lawsuit or should there be...
Well, a lawsuit is coming.
More than likely. Like, the ambulance chase, I'm pretty...
Ben Crump is on it.
Ben Crump is already
He's
on the
out
job.
being an ambassador for us on our behalf.
Yeah, he gonna make
But he will be back in the country soon.
Oh, yeah, definitely. What he say? He's Black America's Attorney General? Mother... Anyway,
these spooks.
Yes, ma'am said social is the new keeper. 8 news sites with the local wild ninja stories at least once a month. Yeah, says wealth transfer. You're gonna get hers either way. Now while that's happening, and I got some more.
I got some more for you.
Some more of those crazy stories. I'm gonna go into a quick rundown of some of these wild stories of these white people, Asian people, Mexican people talking. Like, there used to be a time, and I'm not saying this is necessarily a good or bad thing. People didn't just walk up to Black Americans and just talk crazy.
We inculcated fear in them.
Like, there was a sense, there was an understood threat. Like, leave them alone.
'Cause they will fuck
They
you
will
up.
put paws on you. So all these Negroes walking around, I'm not my
ancestors.
Yeah, you're not. You get spit on and run to your phone
Not
and record
spit,
it.
they get spat on.
Yeah, and run to the phone, record it, and tell the internet. Like, he stood in front of you and spit on you.
Like
Do
the other
something.
day, yesterday I saw a video where a Black woman was at a bus stop where she either pick up her kid or drop him off, and a white lady came over and antagonized her, and then her husband, the Black woman, he was trying to intervene, and they were recording, and I'm just like, what are y'all recording for? You're at a bus stop. Like, just lay this lady out if she keep getting in your face.
But I don't know what it is. But while that's happening,
I don't resume to violence.
While that's happening, this is what the former president, the so-called Black president, is saying.
And I think sometimes we get confused in thinking that these two stories are completely separate. They're intertwined, right? And which is why it's possible for me to be a great admirer of George Washington and also acknowledge he was a slaveholder. And that doesn't.
Look, man. See, Obama.
That's why he ain't never said the N-word.
Not got such a interesting background.
He might be Black, by the way.
That's what I'm
Like
saying.
American.
Because his mama was throwing it. His mama, not talking about nobody's mama.
She was spreading her
His mama was
cheeks.
throwing that thing around. Like, we don't, who the daddy is. Like, she
Pubic hair, cheeks all over the place.
She done been with men of all type of ethnicities.
Pack them up.
She done been around all over the place. So his dad could be that Kenyan, they say it is.
Or
it could be that.
I forget his name.
I forgot the dude name from Seattle or Chicago. I'm sorry. He from Chicago. That Black American dude from Chicago could be his daddy. So I don't know. So him saying this, it could be two ways. This proves that he ain't our lineage, as they always say. The spirit bear witness. The spirit will tell you who people is, or it could be him just being a coon. If he is Black American, it's by his father, obviously. It's funny because Michelle Obama recently on her podcast with Kevin Hart, show you the clip, said, "Nigga, that nigga did me wrong," and people was laughing and stuff. And then somebody was like, "I want to hear Obama say it," and I know we don't. We don't want to hear Obama say "nigga" at all. All over the globe, the mama who raised you is who you are. Well, he'll be a what is she?
Is she Norwegian or is she Canadian?
I forgot. She white.
French or what is she?
She a white woman.
Not negate his greatness. It simply acknowledges that there's a profound, deep flaw in these founding fathers who were also geniuses and gave us these tools, and which is true of all of us, right? It's true of every president. It's that we're this mixed bag. We got contradictions, and embody the country's contradictions,
Man, oh man, imagine
we're just a mixed bag of nuts.
Imagine in 2008, you thought in 2026 Obama would be saying this.
Yep, Bush.
Sad case, man.
Yeah, the whisper.
Let's get to this. Run through this. Crowd chases off pardoned January 6th rioter for holding racist signs outside of the BET Awards. Do you think this happens prior to 2020?
Do you think this is real?
What do you mean real?
As in real.
You think?
Or is this just to draw more attention to the BET Awards? I'm sorry. I don't believe anything just happens by coincidence. I think it's all a play for everything.
Well, this is the dude who was part of January 6th. I think his name is Jake Long. He has a platform. And no, I believe he did do this because these black... Chud the Builder, regardless if you think he's some type of agent or whatever.
He's an agent.
He proved something that they're trying to embolden and bring a sense of masculinity back to a Caucasian man.
Or he was sent to test Black Americans to see, are they ready for this? How far are they willing to go? Are they going to fight back? Are they going to pull out their
No,
phones?
that's not true. Because if that was true, he would have went to Memphis. He would have went to the Black areas.
Well, he's not trying to. Was he trying to get killed doing this? Or
Well, he got beat
this
up.
is a balloon test, as some people like to say.
I mean, if you get shot, if you shoot somebody and still get beat up, your masculinity is still in question. How you shoot somebody and still get your ass whooped? Like you really didn't win anything. Let me
Because
play.
he didn't aim good. He didn't take them out.
They got signs outside of BT Awards saying black parents are failures. Do you think, I'm gonna ask again, do you think in the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s, Caucasians will be brave enough to go outside of BT Awards with signs saying black parents are failures?
Yes.
No, they wouldn't. Not at all. And this dude did something that all the rest of them should have did. He put hands on them.
Actor. They're great actors. I mean, this is not even a big crowd. I mean,
So you think it's all actors? You think it's all just actors? I mean, I can make an argument. Why are there more white people outside of BET Awards than black people?
that's what I'm saying. Where the black people at?
Where the hell is the black people at? And Bush is his cousin. Oh, you're talking about Obama? Yeah.
Mama side.
Back when they were on welfare mothers, we couldn't have a man in the home. PSYOP. So, this is what I was talking about, where people need to put hands on people again, right? Now, while they're out there calling black parents failures, let me show you, and I think this is actually
Mayhem.
I think this is actually an old video, but I think it's funny. I'm gonna show it. After TNFL, the poverty rate decreased from 30 to 17%. I want to show this next one because this is what they're doing. This is what these people are doing around their kids while calling black parents failures.
You really can't make this stuff up.
She's in a classroom, flashing her breasts.
Is she like on an OnlyFans? She recording or something?
I don't know if she's sending this to students, a lover. I don't know if this is content for her platform. I don't know.
It is absolutely appalling, shameful, and frightening that these are the type of educators that are in an elementary school teaching our children.
And shout out to him and the black woman that be with him. They've been turning it up the last couple of years. They've been turning it up in Texas.
But now we got a teacher.
Did she spank it?
She slapped the
in the classroom on school hours, stripping down butt naked, bending over, and showing everything on the video, and all you could see was cellulite hanging in pubic hair.
Cellulite and pubic hair.
This is a disgrace and a shame that this is the type of educator and teacher that is in the classroom. And she made multiple videos. Yes, the district was unaware until we brought this to their attention. If she would do this in the classroom, what else will she do?
Shamu.
This woman obviously had lost her damn mind. She needs psychotropic medication.
What the hell?
She pulls out her breast
Look
and
at
she's juggling them.
And she's juggling them.
Juggling them.
Look like she about to fall over.
She about to fall over.
Bends over and pulls down her panties.
Pennies.
Spreads
trying
her
to create a wedgie.
Spreads her
cheeks. I'm telling you,
cheeks.
I'm not lying. He preaching the sermon.
Spreads her cheeks. I'm not lying. I'm telling you it's on video.
It's on video.
Spreads her cheeks. This is madness. This woman should never, ever be allowed to be an
Give her the
educator.
play-by-play.
This woman should never be allowed to work around children ever again. And I believe that if a thorough investigation takes place
you can find something criminally to bring her into a court.
Look at the next point.
Troglodytes.
Law enforcement put parents in courtrooms for far much less than this. If we can put Donald Trump in the courtroom and find something to prosecute him for, don't tell me we can't find something to prosecute this woman for. This is sad.
Disturbing
this
the peace.
Madness. This is filth at its finest.
Period. You know, this is not a place for that. You do not sexualize our children. You don't come with that sexualized type behavior on any type of school campus. You keep that mess in your bedroom. So like I said, your porn days is over, sis. You're doing too much.
You're doing, she said it like, she giving it, you doing too, you did
not
way
lying.
too
I'm
much.
telling you what's in the video.
I'm not lying.
Oh my God.
He needs the more commentary. The troglodyte is naturally sexual.
I remember he used to go back and forth with
the white dude,
the troglodyte, but he died of cancer, I believe, and then he started doing a back and forth discourse with a white woman. And now he got the black woman.
It didn't hit the same with the white woman. It was like, because she was trying to be too, she's trying to be like Megyn Kelly in her little speech about the Haitians.
Go back to fucking Haiti.
Yeah, she was doing a lot of that, and it was just like, you ain't really got that energy. Now let me show you what the speaking of all this antagonism, let me show you what the Mexicans are saying.
Oh,
what did you just call me?
Bitch.
But after that, what did you say to me?
I said, what the fuck is aggressive?
Before
now you're being
that,
aggressive.
what did you say to me? You say the N-word?
I heard that.
Get the fuck out of here.
I said nigga.
Fuck you. Get the fuck out. Get him out of here. Get the fuck out of here. You're going viral too for that. You're going viral for that.
No, I heard what you
bad
called,
hombre.
and you don't get to do that.
Bad hombre.
That's why they got to go.
You don't get to call me that. Get the fuck out of here.
Fuck you,
Hey,
nigga.
this is your name? You're going viral for that,
John Anthony
motherfucker.
Lopez, you fucking
Thank
cunt.
you.
Bring
Get
your
the
head,
fuck outta
bitch.
here.
Why don't you show
Get
the
the
shit?
fuck out of
Why
here,
don't you
you
show the
fucking
shit for?
bitch. Get the fuck out of
You're being
here.
aggressive, dude. I'm not even
You are. Call me a fucking nigger?
I said
You didn't
nigga,
fucking
nigger.
know me.
That's nigger.
You didn't
I
even
said
fucking
nigger,
know me. Get the
nigger.
fuck out of here.
I said nigger, bitch.
Get the fuck out of
Fuck
here.
you, nigger.
See, that's why they got to go.
See, it's, and a lot of times,
And look at her. Is that a black woman over there with a white man?
I don't know.
Aggressive.
Leave that sister alone. We ain't
No, we're going to get on her ass too.
You
And
sit here
she's sitting there
watching
like a fucking scared chicken. Oh, thinking her husband going to be calling her a nigga later on and she like it.
You just call me?
No, that's not a.
Okay.
Might be a Spanish. Might be Mexicans. But yeah, this is how brave they're getting.
Oh, I can't see no video.
Oh shit, my bad. I was on the wrong screen.
Damn, dude, what are you doing? Get it together. This what's been fucking going on.
What did you just call me?
This is the video.
But after that, what did you say to me?
I said, what the fuck is aggressive?
Before
now you're being
that,
aggressive.
what did you say to me? You say the N-word?
I heard that.
Get the fuck out of here.
I said nigga.
Fuck you. Get the fuck out. Get him out of here. Get the fuck out of here. You're going viral
what,
too
bitch?
for that. You're going viral for that.
No, I heard what you called her. And
See, you see her first instinct. You're going viral for that. Instead of, well, she can't do nothing because she's a woman, obviously. So what she should have done is you
She's
record.
supposed to threaten.
You saw him, what he said. You got to record it. Now you need to get away from him. But it be men doing this. A man will record another man disrespecting him and saying you're going viral. It's like, all right, bro.
You don't get to do that. You don't get to call me that. Get the fuck out of here.
Fuck you,
Hey,
nigga.
this is your name? You're going viral for that.
And that's the woman Travis wanna castigate.
I was being accusatory.
And that's
towards
that's
her.
a black man she with. So leave that woman alone. Leave that woman alone.
Well,
All
why ain't they helping her? Why they just standing there?
And they say ain't my. I think the
Public ass whooping.
I think the woman
seems
I think
to
the,
me.
I think the woman he's calling the N-word is not black though. Does she sound black to you?
I don't know.
You're fucking around. You're fucking
There's
around
another.
on the wrong street.
Wait till you see how this one ends. So this guy notices these three kids, older high school, younger college age kids. They're soliciting for their mobile car detailing company. And he goes and confronts and pulls out a gun.
Like, that's crazy, you know.
Show me your business card.
Oh, you have it right there.
He pulled out a gun on these teenagers.
For what?
Because he just thinks that he has the authority to tell them what to do. It's a Ahmaud Arbery all over again. If I tell you to stop and give me your papers, you got to. But see, he got a gun. So recording him and just letting things play out makes sense because if you buck up, he will clearly want to shoot somebody.
So I don't believe this is to be necessary, but I don't appreciate how you came up to me like that. We could have handled it a little
How
bit
come you're all
different.
going door to door? Why you just pick a random houses?
Well, because there's some people without cars.
Some people with cars, like some people don't have cars, some people do have cars, and our specific service is cleaning cars, mobile detailing. We take it to them rather than having to go to a shop.
Okay, well, my car's right there. You walk right by me. Why didn't you stop and ask me?
Because we started on the end of the neighborhood, and we're coming around. We're just checking it out.
That's the only reason why I didn't go up to yours either, sir. I was actually just checking out.
A window cleaning
I was
service.
just checking out the garage.
I can tell you're checking out the homes. I want to know why.
Yes, sir. I understand. I understand why you'd be worried, but we don't have any bad intentions at all, sir. We just wanted to. We're just young kids. We're college kids trying to make money this summer.
I understand that.
Nothing on our record. If you want to look it up, you got our IDs.
I don't want to look it up.
All right, well,
I can tell you.
Can you please put that away?
If you want to fuck people,
we're not fucking with nobody.
You got the wrong fucking street.
We're not.
You got me?
Yeah, this is it.
Imagine wanting to sound tough and be tough to a bunch of college kids.
Put a gun in your hand.
People said, to be fair, the internet does a good job of finding where these people live and work. Well, see, that's the thing. Getting them fired from their jobs, it just make them more angry. And now it leads to this. Hell, does it really do a good job at this point, considering when they get fired from their job, they just go to GoFundMe or something and make more money than they ever made? Wasn't there a white woman like 2 years ago that called somebody the N-word and then got like $1 million in donations or something like that? So, I mean...
Why ain't they calling the police? Would the police have done anything if the two black college students had called them and said, this white man has pulled a gun out on us for being in their neighborhood. We're simply going around door to door offering our business?
Well, yeah, I think...
services to these people?
Yeah, I wouldn't trust the cops either, because they would have came up and said, oh, he's just making sure his
neighborhood is safe.
Yeah, they would have said something like that.
What did they say? What's it called? Watch?
Yeah, neighborhood watch.
Neighborhood watch?
So yeah, it wouldn't really make a difference. All right, let's move on. And this was going on today, 250th birthday of America.
I'm living in America.
This PSYOP is back. These so-called Proud Boys are back after they've disappeared for a little while. You ain't seen them too many places. They look embarrassed. They're just carrying their flag and trying to push, their pride in their country, as they say.
Lady looks like
Patriotism.
The lady looks just like mom.
Why does it seem like what they call that mess when people
they got all sorts of flags out there.
Yeah, what do they call that when people act out former wars? Is it called LARPing? Is it called LARPing, I think? Why look like they're LARPing at this point?
Oh yeah.
I agree, Uncle Cowards.
You're doing good, bud. You're doing good. We got plenty of stuff.
How many viewers we got?
We're up to 460 now.
Let's go.
It's incredible.
What's up, YouTube? You guys having fun? Happy 250, guys.
Happy 250. I know it's hard to see the screen. Can we get
offbeat as usual?
Well, it's funny because the last time we saw the Proud Boys, wasn't it January 6th? It was hot for them. They disappeared for a few years. They disappeared during the Biden administration, didn't they? Or did they pop out then? They probably popped out then too, actually. Then they did some marches under Biden's administration as well. The snow ape is going extinct. Oh, he know it. That's why he's talking about his numbers. He's talking about
dwindling.
See, this is why I say both the Democrat and Republican are obviously, as always, that are two wings on the same bird. Because the population of white people realize their numbers are shrinking. You're bringing all these people from other cultures and nations over to go into the workforce. But we ain't having kids. Politics has affected our social lives because the women and the men are further apart politically. Even though in most real life, it doesn't affect anything because most of these so-called liberal women end up with some conservative dude a lot of times. But yeah.
Can we get ones in the chat? If audio, video, all that's good, can we get ones? Is everybody doing okay?
But that's what they're doing. Now I want to show this.
In Florida, an elderly white man violently attacked a pregnant black woman. According to surveillance footage, on May 16th, 23-year-old Ray McCoy was checking out at a gas station counter. 59-year-old Kevin Williamson approached her holding a beer, verbally harassing and provoking her from behind, telling her to go back where she belongs. McCoy became emotional and got into an argument with him, knocking the beer on the counter to the ground. Williamson then suddenly lost control and repeatedly punched McCoy in the head. Although McCoy tried to protect her face, she was struck at least 10 times before the attacker left the scene. McCoy called 911 and was rushed to the hospital. Doctors diagnosed facial injuries and a moderate concussion, requiring bed rest. Soon after, Williamson was arrested and charged with simple assault. During the trial, he claimed McCoy started the confrontation, but surveillance footage disproved his statement. McCoy's lawyer pointed out that she was pregnant at the time, and that the attack posed serious
he was there.
risks.
Although, I think the person who made this, I don't know if the people involved actually has something to do with it.
To both mother and
at least as far as the attorney.
fetus. Requesting
I would have ripped the fur off his ass.
the charge be upgraded to aggravated assault. In the end,
once again, beating on women. And see, the next story this is what I'm building up to, this next story. I remember we made a joke a few years ago about black women getting their gun licenses and say, hey, you niggas, they getting them for your ass.
Nope, they're getting them for everybody.
Hey,
They like Maxine Water. They'll take a chunk out of anybody's ass.
Anybody can get it. So this story right here proves it.
Pugilagists. Cowards.
Dispute over Walmart parking spot leads to fatal shooting in North Lauderdale Broward Sheriff's Office said. So this video here, I can't show the whole thing, but I'm going to show it. There was a black woman outside of Walmart. She was in her car. Her and the Caucasian older man was yapping at each other. She got out of her car. She had a pistol on her. He was walking towards her. She told him to back up. He's pointing the weapon at her.
Oh, shit. Oh, I love this video.
So you see her backing up. She got a gun raised at him. He's still approaching her. He got his hands up right here.
Self-defense.
So she's saying, leave me alone. Her car is the white car on the other side there. He goes around the black car. He follows her. You can see. She turns her back. She's like, leave me alone.
Okay.
He finally acts like he's leaving her alone. She goes to her door of her car. He's standing there. He walks back towards her. And as you know what happened, she popped his ass.
You know what she did by doing? You know exactly what she did by putting that other video first and then doing this video.
That's what she
I gotta retract the statement that I made. So when I first saw this video, I was being one of those subservient, obsequious Negroes. I was talking like I was from the South, but I have a little Nigerian in my voice.
Oh yeah. I wish you.
So she should have popped his ass.
Yeah.
Based off that video, these men are going around just harming.
They just
you got to take them out.
I've said before, when you see stuff in the media, especially when you see local stories turn national, it's because the media they pushing it to you, so they want you to see it. I've been seeing so many stories of these Caucasian men attacking women. You've seen the stories of the kids being attacked, and then obviously the Chud the Builder thing led to this copycats who are going around harassing black people. We saw what's going on online, which is not as important, obviously.
Because some people could say, oh, she could have just gotten her car and just, left the scene. But the lady was like,
leave me alone.
Leave me alone.
Now, the only thing that's not, I don't think it's going to harm her. But the one thing that is being used as a caveat against her is she got out of the car with
the gun. Instead of just driving off and leaving.
Yeah.
So they're going to say she escalated the situation by getting out of her car and posing a weapon towards this Caucasian man.
Yeah, and then he's a veteran. He's a veteran, so that doesn't make sense. Why?
White people are going to definitely...
They're going to find an excuse, which is funny because the dude that Chud the Builder shot when he got his ass whooped was also a veteran. And this white dude right here has all type of criminal past. He has stalking. I think he has some type of domestic violence.
So he beat women's ass.
So yeah, so he has a criminal history, but they make excuses because, he's former military.
Oh, he had PTS?
Yeah, they're trying to, I don't know. Uncle said, what the fuck was he doing? I don't know what he was trying to, once again, he was in the military, so maybe he saw the weapon.
Was he trying to get a number and she was refusing?
Yeah,
I will not.
She sent his ass to the upper, I know why I was going out.
To the upper room?
I know why I was going out. Oh, no. Is the wire still in?
Yes.
It is?
Yes.
No, yeah, never mind. But yeah, I think maybe he saw the weapon and was on some, you're not going to shoot me. Because, he probably had a gun drawn on him before. If he's in the military, you're not going to do it.
She don't got the heart.
Yeah, but then she ended up doing it.
Lower room. Not the upper room, the lower room.
All
Straight
right,
to hell.
Send him straight to his maker.
Train is straight to hell. You remember in the movie Ghost? Oh, when they come in and grab the people that die and go to hell?
Yeah.
That's what happened to his old ass. Right there in the streets.
What is this? I'm gonna skip this one. Oh, no. This is from like a couple weeks ago. This goes back into my whole antagonizing thing. There was a Caucasian man there was a black cookout. The Caucasian guy decides to go to the cookout and start hurling slurs at them, talking crazy to them, yada, yada, yada.
Then he came back with a...
Yeah, they ignored him for the most part. Then he came back with an AR-15 rifle and firing at them. Now, luckily, there was another man there who was trained and he was able to shoot him with one shot.
And take his ass out.
And get him up out of here. So congratulations.
Lower room.
Took him to the lower room real quick. But what the hell is going on where these people... It's like maybe it's a spirit.
Because they're the thugs. They're the criminals. They're the thugs.
Is it a spirit on them or something? Or is
As I've said in the past, they the ones that be having these shootouts in Chicago every weekend.
Oh, you think they put on those?
They put on those masks that look realistic, and they be shooting the hell out of these Negroes.
Although, speaking of, I'm glad you brought that up. Whenever people mention the Chicago crime thing in the South Side, they always mention the black people. But what about the Hispanic gangs there?
What's it called? The Latin Kings?
The Latin Kings and all that other stuff. So there's a lot of vice lords that's Hispanic. So how is it always put on the black people? So this is the guy here who went there bothering these people. Had a vest on, AR-15. Huh?
He went there with the sole intent.
A mass shooting, it seems. He just started fucking with these people, but luckily he got popped and nobody black got hurt. So good on that. It's war outdoors. Stay dangerous, man. Let's see what we got here. I think this is the... Hold on, y'all. Oh, yeah. This is also from a few weeks ago. I never got around to it. This white dude tried to kidnap a young black teenage girl, and she was able to get away and run to a truck to save her life.
County 911.
Hey, we got a girl over here running for her life.
You need to sit down, sweetie. Hey, calm down. Come on. You all right?
Deputies arrested Jonathan Willard after they say he tried to kidnap a woman and impersonated a police officer Friday morning. The victim says he came up behind her, said he was with the police.
They all white. They don't mention white.
Handcuffed her and put her in the back of a green metallic Cadillac. She says he took her phone, social security card, and more, claiming to take her to the police station. Deputies say instead he pulled into a driveway and got out to look through the trunk. That's when the victim was able to escape and flag down help from a passing truck driver.
And tonight, your senior investigative reporter Liz Owens is
How many
live
times
from
did
our
that
newsroom.
happen? That makes you think, how many times has that happened where white men perhaps pretended to be police officers and done this?
And people just let them get away with it because it's a white cop.
Isn't it like a high epidemic of black women being missing in the D.C. area?
Not just D.C.
Or nationwide?
Yeah, it's all over the place.
And they have stuff posted too for indigenous women being missing from reservations as well.
So there's probably a bunch of people acting like they're police officers kidnapping these women. And then they pop up years later and people going, oh, what happened? Why nobody did anything? Because y'all believe this white man because he got a pink face.
After speaking to one of those witnesses, Liz.
Because I'll go subscribe to I Expose Races. Every black person should. Oh, yeah, I'm definitely follow. I'm not even subscribed to him. I'm following him. I'm not subscribed to him. But his channel, I'll say, their X page took a hit because he changed the rules for how you type stuff out. If you put breaking and all that other stuff, they basically called it clickbaity. So they're not allowed to put that type of stuff anymore. That's why you just see the alarm light.
Divine delayed timing. Those are the words Anthony Moore said that led him to being at the right place at the right time.
Aiken County 911.
It was the Most High. Did he try to run after?
Yes.
So I believe God held me up with those preceding things.
Listen, everything happens for a reason. everything happens for a reason because you're supposed to be at a certain place at a certain time to intervene or do something like that. You'd be like, why did this happen today? It's because it was for a reason. You weren't meant to be at that place at a certain time, or you were supposed to be at that place at a certain time.
He probably was late for something.
And he was cussing. He black, cussing like hell.
End up saving this young lady's life. I'm gonna say this cover started to seem like promo for the black man's faith. Oh, here you go. No, it seems like he just simply did something that he was shocked that was happening, and he's just thanking God that he was there. Look at Travis. Oh Lord. Well, I don't got to go through the whole story. She was able to, not only did she get help, she actually saved her own life. She had agency. The second she saw an opening,
she took it.
She didn't wait. She didn't just cry and stuff. So congratulations to her. She was able to get away. They got his ass.
She wasn't idle.
Yeah, she definitely got away. Thank God. But yeah, let's move to this right here. Hold on. What we got.
Y'all listen to this.
Oh, yeah. Got to get to this. Race war. There seemed to be some talk of a race war conversation. I want to show a little bit of this. I ain't going to show the whole thing.
Y'all listen to this white supremacist right quick.
Hey, tap that comment, go back to the original video, you will understand. Now that is a comment on the race war video where I beg people to stop trying to push for a race war that you can't win, and that's the response I get. Why the fuck y'all always want to poke the bear? Like, do you realize we lost 600,000 plus white people freeing your people? What the fuck you think's gonna happen if you come after our people?
Hold on, let me go in on this white boy right quick. First of all, it's your people always talking about a race war. Secondly, we've been in a race war. We just haven't been responding properly. Third, it's not about winning or losing. It's about causing the permanent destabilization of America. Let that sink in. Fourth,
didn't I say that? If there's a race war, the objective of Negroes is not to win. It's to simply destroy. You have enough people here, and I always say you only need 8 to 10% of a population to make a dramatic change. I got another video right after this where he's going to say the same thing I'm going to say. Most people, if something popped off, they're just going to go in the house and wait for it to clear up. They're not trying to go outside and do nothing to nobody. Then you got to deal with the people who are, what do you call it? Lukewarm.
Riding the fence.
Those
great
people
reset.
can be ignored. But he's gonna make a good point later in this. I'm gonna let a little bit of this play.
your people didn't die trying to free us. Your people died trying to save the damn Union, and the other people died trying to uphold white supremacy. Lincoln said if he could have saved the Union without freeing the slaves, he would have done so. So, homeboy, you either lying or you don't know American history. The South was about to move away from the North because they was charging them, paying too many taxes. They had already had another route that was going to remove the raw goods. They already had back in front of French. You either don't know American history or you just straight up lying. But go on.
You come after our people. Not the brightest. Also, key fact here, you are outmanned, outgunned, and outtrained. It's time to put your fucking pride away. You're literally writing checks your ass can't.
He said we're outgunned and outmanned. Let me tell you something. You're outmanned in all these urban cities. Y'all mostly reside in rural and suburban areas. Do you realize how vulnerable white people will be in all these major cities, these democratic cities? They would be slaughtered. So stop it, man. And another thing, man, don't scare tactics don't work. We seen people like y'all, how y'all act under pressure, man. So all that tough talk, man, everybody tough until they get hit in their damn mouth. And like I said, man, people like you, I could die with pride, knowing that I get to take a white supremacist out. See, you be dying to uphold white supremacy. I'd be dying for freedom, justice, equality, love, peace, and happiness, food, clothing, and shelter. So let that sink in.
And that's the whole thing about Muslim. You're killing people that have a strong ideology. You're not killing them. You're not fighting them. You're fighting an ideology. You can't win. Vietnam, we saw what Afghanistan, Iran, these people, you can't just kill them all. But I'm going to jump to this next one right quick, where he pretty much says the real truth.
Y'all listen to me good. The only place that a race war will ever happen is on social media, on TikTok. Everybody posting their emotions. Everybody's scary in real life. I'll say that again. Everybody's scary, and that's why the government controls us all. Everybody's scary in real life.
We saw that with COVID. I just knew when they call for those shutdowns and businesses to be shut down, there's no way. That same white man that talking about a race war, you assume that there was no way he would go along with them doing that shit. And they went along with it. And they cried and whined online and got banned from platforms and whined and cried some more. And donated money to people who made more platforms that they whined and cried some more.
Gave them curfews when to be in the house.
Told them like kids.
They was on probation.
Tell them, I'll take your kids.
They put them on probation and didn't even have the damn box on their leg.
Lost what, 40% of their businesses? It's like, bruh, you ain't built like that at all.
I see some tattooed white boys come on the app and go talking about race war, talk tough, right? Then you look on their page, you see them with their little kids and their family and the family pet. They don't want that to change.
Exactly. When America and Israel tried to decapitate the Iranian government by killing their leader, the supreme leader, they already had a plan in place where the second he dies, his son takes power.
Designated survivor.
And when his son died, they automatically had a line of how this going to go. So when you kill me, you still don't kill us. You still don't decapitate the government. That's what Russia was planning to do, or that's alleged to be a thing that Russia back in the Soviet Cold War was trying to set up a plan to bring in spies into America so that if we able to get to your president, some of your government leaders, whether it be senators and governors, grab up your head of your military secretary of defense and kill them publicly, it will shock your country and you'll be quicker to submit yourself to us. Iran already had a plan to deal with that. So it didn't work.
Now, listen.
And now you got Trump giving Iran $300 billion and you got them coming out saying that this was a mistake. Netanyahu made promises that he couldn't keep, and now America got egg on their face and they look like they just lost the war because they don't really want to go to war.
No white person want the world to change so drastic, this country to change so drastic, they can't go to Starbucks and get their coffee, go to Disney World, go to the Knicks game.
Luxury.
And cheer on black athletes. And then the same
and cheer on black athletes.
same thing with the hood. There's so much going on in the hood, you know what I mean, with relationships and other bullshit and the struggle. Everybody's scary in real life.
Struggle love.
This is
the point you always make.
The bluff, right? The white boy bluff is like, we've been hunting. We shoot deer from 300 yards. We've been hunting all our life, you know what I mean? That's different than out here in a real war. Totally different. It's enough hate in people, and it's enough shit built up, enough pressure built up. If it would have been jumped off, it would have already been jumped off. It's not gonna happen. On this app, the only race war is for clicks and likes and views.
Now that part I disagree with. I think there is going to be a time when that rage and anger is going to boil over.
Well, it's been boiling for quite some time.
I'm going to show you a little bit of this video. I want you to tell me what you think. We always talk about online versus real life. So a little boy was at this gas station. He accidentally got gasoline on his eye and his face. They took him to the store to try and put milk or something on his eye and stuff.
Flush it out.
The cashier got mad with them for doing that. He wanted them to pay. They're like, we're going to pay. Like, we're trying to help him stop him going blind or whatever. And so now he's saying we need to boycott the store because how the reaction
They treat
of
the
owner.
community.
Yeah.
What's up, y'all? We boycotting this gas station, y'all. What's up, family? What's up, man? A baby got hurt here today, bro. A baby got hurt here. We about to go spend our money here?
What you mean about to go spend our money here? You got some money for me?
What you need?
You got
what you need? They about to give you some money?
I got 4 BOKs to get. You got it?
Or they about to, what's BOKs?
They about to give us
Miles? Shells? Yeah. Man, come on, bro. I ain't trying to hear that, man. You sound crazy. How y'all doing, y'all? A baby got hurt here today, y'all. Don't spend no money in that store.
Man, you going in there for some miles. I ain't trying to hear that. Kid got hurt. Man, a kid got hurt, nigga. What you talking about, bro? A kid got hurt here, bro. Stop talking, man. You weak ass nigga. You weak. A baby got hurt here. You weak. You heard me? You weak, bro. We ain't spending no money here. Hey, don't stress me. Don't stress me, bro. Don't stress me, bro. A kid got hurt. You talking about some black and miles. You talking about? Hey, listen, and please come correct. Please come correct, bro. Please come correct. Talking to. Man, hey, you weak, bro. You weak. You weak, man. You weak. You weak, bro. What's up, bro? Spending no money up in here. Talk about black and mild. Hey, listen. Like I said, a baby got killed here, bro. We ain't got nothing to talk about. Hey, you want to get tough with me, but not them. Come on, bro. Come on, you want to get tough with me, but not them. Come on. Come on, you want to get tough with me and not them. I said a kid. I said a kid, bro. I got a kid, bro. I got a kid, bro. Listen, bro. I got you, bro. Okay, say less. Say less. You care about yourself, bro. Or 9 years, nigga, you ain't got no heart. Come on, man. What you talking about? Hey, they broke you. Hey, they broke you. Hey, they broke you, bro. Hey, they broke you. Them 9 years broke you. You weak.
What's your opinion?
Convenience. Nobody wants to give up convenience.
It's probably a store right across the street.
And then the fact of the name calling and stuff, he's trying to be defiant and then show he doesn't want to give in. And
now it's not even about being right or wrong. Now I'm just standing on this. I'm just standing on this now. It's not even about right and wrong. I'm gonna stand on this wrong now. Now I'm here. Look the motherfuckers up. So yeah, that's unfortunately with all this boycotting thing, that's probably the end result of all of it. And I know Travis said he's not gonna be on here the whole time. So I'm gonna get to this last one for you. Let you get out of here if you're ready to go. What's this last one? Oh shit, that's the good stuff. You go when you're ready to go. Speaking of boycotts, I know y'all saw the people doing the Asian boycott. Apparently it's still going on. It's doing some type of justice. I saw something, I know you saw it too, of them saying that the Asians are trying to do the
2.0.
Yeah, the anti-Asian hate bill 2.0 because they want to do something about Black Americans boycotting their stores and saying it's basically being discriminatory. I didn't see nothing. I looked it up. I didn't find no proof of this. That might just be something that's on X or TikTok or YouTube.
Black people see it coming down the pipeline and they trying to get ahead of it.
They setting it up. They know the play. They're trying to say they see the play coming. But I want to show this right here. 99 ranch market accused of discriminating against non-Chinese employees.
99 Ranch Market. It claims the nation's largest Asian supermarket chain is discriminating against employees who are not Chinese. Our Mark Cotorolas is live at the newsroom with the details. Mark?
Yeah, David, 99 Ranch Market based in Buena Park has more than 20 Southern California locations. In the lawsuit, it's accused of discriminating against its employees who are not Chinese. The lawsuit was filed by the U.S. Equal Employment Opportunity Commission. It accuses 99 Ranch of various forms of employment discrimination over the past decade, including paying non-Chinese employees less, scheduling them fewer hours, and denying them promotions. The supermarket chain even accused of firing some non-Chinese employees, including those who had high-ranking positions like managers. The lawsuit alleges in some cases fired employees were then replaced by those who were in fact Chinese. In addition, the lawsuit claims these practices were done intentionally with malice.
Now, isn't that just basic what all people do?
Keepa said all they hire is Mexicans here. There's one in Linwood here. I've never seen 99 Ranch Market.
I've never seen this either.
That's in the state. That's here?
Apparently it is because it's nationwide, and this is why they got a lawsuit coming on them. Now,
so what are they doing to discriminate? What are they doing there? The pay wages,
everything. They're not hiring people, and then the ones that do hire, they don't let them give them
benefits.
They don't pay them as much to give them less hours, and they don't let them climb the ladder. So it's like they already boycotting. They're just doing it quietly,
So they redlining within their own
with
business.
their own businesses. So while you publicly saying buy black because you mad at something that happened,
they're doing the same thing.
They're doing it naturally. Like they don't need you to do something to them to do it. Like you should already be doing it, which is supposed to be the point. I thought we was boycotting the Chinaman.
It's between Shoreline and Linwood.
I don't know if I ever seen that one. I know
Never been there.
Is that Chinese spot? That Chinese grocery store still down there?
Yes.
Surprise.
He's talking about the Chinese. There's an Asian
grocery store.
It's more than a grocery store.
It's a I forgot the name of it.
It's like an emporium. They have everything there.
So the boycotting thing is historic because historically, Black Americans have always used their dollar, in economics in order to, make something stand for something. We saw it with the bus thing that happened back in the day. A lot of people like to make a joke about Rosa Parks. Why does she need to sit in the front of the back of the bus when, her husband had a car or something like that? And it's like, well, that's not the point.
Point is, she should be able to sit wherever she wants to sit.
I should be able to ride this bus, and that's the point. It's not about me having an easier way to get to work or get to where I want to go. The point of the matter is,
all seats should be available on the bus.
Exactly. So this right here is an older article clip that I saw. I made sure I ran it to the what's called to see if it was real, and apparently it is. You see here, it says Negroes. This is from the I think the 60 something. I can't remember what year exactly. It says Negroes who urge buy black are anti-Semitic.
Well, you can't do that now.
You mean
you can't do that?
Buy black?
No, like anti-Semitic. You can't. The tiny hats.
And another thing too, the entire creation of the Anti-Defamation League came from a lie of a Jewish man allegedly killing and raping a woman and then blaming a random black man. The lynch mob came and said, we don't believe you, and hung the Jewish dude. And then the Jewish people came out and said, that's discrimination against Jewish people. And that's how you get the Anti-Defamation League. I mean, that's how you get the ADL. But yeah, they never like it when you boycott. But then you got Negroes like this that come out and still try and support and tell Black Americans or Black people in general, Black Americans in particular, to show support for these businesses you're supposed to be boycotting.
Welcome in to Golden Nail Spa. Are you in Columbia, South Carolina, the 803 to be exact, and you're still looking for a place to get your luxury spa experience? Well, come on in to Golden Nail Spa, where the services are top tier. You can get things like drink while you wait. Got a drink, food for you. Okay, thank you, girl.
Look at her.
This business is not Black American owned. It's an Asian business in Columbia, South Carolina, the same city Cyprus was unalive. Shame on Kunisha trying to persuade Black American freedmen to support racist Asian businesses 803 don't support.
Tastes amazing. But let's talk about the
Or 603, I think.
I mean, luxury spa services, chairs,
803.
relaxation, and vibes. Right here.
Contrans will always find a way to get paid.
Yeah, she making sure. I wonder how much they pay her for this. How much money could they really pay her?
Is she thick or is she?
I think she thick. That's why I ain't talking about her looks and that. I just like, we're going to be real. She got a nice body on her. We're just going to leave that alone. And
I mean, she kind of big.
She's a shapely woman.
You're saying she's big in the right place.
Although she might be BBL. I can't even trust a Black woman curves now.
Well, the ankles look thick, so I think it's natural.
Then they got another one.
All black.
Oh no, do I got?
Not Killer Mike.
No, not him.
We saw what his ass did though.
No.
Remember he did a 30-day
buy black,
but then got a fucking business owner.
White.
His business manager is white, married to a Black woman.
Ain't he Jewish?
And he employing him, so you giving him money.
Ain't he Jewish?
Of course.
This is another one.
TikTok. Listen, this is a hidden gem. I'm telling y'all right now on 109th and Halsted. This Chinese food place will change your life. I promise you. All you got to do is just come. I promise you.
Now, you want to know what this dude said on his social media I saw? He said, I'll boycott when Black on Black crime stop. And it was just like, what the hell they got to do? If the purpose you're trying to push is Black positive stuff, wouldn't supporting Black business be positive?
Don't worry.
So now a lot of people are saying this dude not Black American. I ain't want to say it because you can't just accuse everybody of being, So
Tether.
So I'm not saying it, but yeah.
Good. They some good. On 109th and Halston. Make sure y'all come on up and try this.
Where's this at? Where
Let's see if
Halston?
you
Where?
go back to your old Chinese place.
It's 773. What's 773 area code?
My God.
I don't know.
Y'all make sure y'all come down here and support.
Why it's like a little dark?
Yeah. So you got a couple of Negroes still pushing for this, trying to get a check. Now I don't even know if he's getting a check. I think he's just being contrarian. I think he's just online trying to get clout.
Diabetes gonna get him.
All right, now let me play this rant by Killer Mike.
I saw a black child, South Carolina, walked out of a store. When confronted, showed I don't have anything. Chased out of that store and shot in the back and killed by a population of people who, since immigrating to this country, have quietly built the number 1 or 2, house incomes through having ownership of stores in our community. And nothing has changed. That man was let off the case, and it just gets difficult. It gets difficult because, man, we as a people, if the world is not going to treat us differently, it starts to turn into, well, like your therapist would say, what can you control? Just yourself. Where's my accountability in this? It's not enough to just hate the other person anymore. It's not enough to just hate the Asian store and burn them down and boycott them. And I do think all of that. I'm at a point now where I'm just like, enough. We can't fuck with y'all. Y'all don't fuck with us. And it's obvious. And we are put in a position by a bigger master to talk.
It's in Chicago.
Okay.
Damn.
He do like a Chicago dude.
Chicago.
He like Young Chop. That's why I should have guessed that anyway.
I don't know. Might chop you up.
I don't know. Honorable said one thing I don't like about these boycotts is how excited black men get. Where are the economists? Do they really think that black women's money is going to be the saving force for our community?
So y'all the only one who got money?
Well, I think she's talking about the hair salon, the hair thing.
Asian businesses provide they do more than just beauty.
I'm sorry. Speaking
products.
Responding to what Honorable just said, it's a lot of money.
Right.
Yeah. It's the number one expenditure for black women. Beauty.
Export.
It's the number one thing that makes billions. It's $1 billion expense. So I'm not saying.
So is
my point is the money just shouldn't go to Asians. It should go to other black women. That's my point.
So wouldn't we be spending less money for them? Would they not be spending less money if they were not buying aesthetics?
Well, no, I'm not saying they shouldn't spend it. I'm saying
they shouldn't spend that on that.
Oh, don't spend that. Spend that. Don't spend it. I'm not saying what they can do with their money.
I can tell them what we can. We can police.
We can't police.
We can't police.
They calling black men. What they calling them? Not pocket watches. There's something else they use. Because I don't want to be the first person I heard say this. It's a word they got. It's like pocket watching with something else. I'm not saying they shouldn't spend the money. I'm saying they should spend it with other black women who own these businesses and stuff like that.
But wouldn't we be saving money if we weren't spending things?
Well, most of these women, we don't know are they married?
What does married got to do with that?
But then it is your money is y'all's money now. So if y'all are married and you're taking a good chunk of the house's money on expenses towards your beauty, yes, it would definitely save money. But if you're not, then spend how you want.
No. Let's police them.
I don't want to say your name wrong. Smetty? Is that how you say that? In the 80s, we didn't have a racist division in North Carolina. They're more, it's talked about, now creates bigger divide. I don't know people didn't like me for being the color I am. Growing up in North Carolina, did I have any racist incident? I think I did. but that's in my own mind, and that may just be how I was brought up, and I might be psychologically programmed to see racism, as the conservatives would say.
I will say this: we talked to our aunt a couple days ago, and where we're from in North Carolina, she's explaining how all the small convenience stores are being either destroyed, taken down, or the Arabs are coming in, purchasing the businesses and just changing the whole culture.
Yeah.
Like if instead of it being like a convenience store / food mart where you would go get like your hot dogs, your hamburgers, stuff that the store was known for being famous for, it's all gone now. They pretty much just only have things in the store that they think that the black community wants, which is alcohol beverages, Black and Milds, cigarettes, and it not being anything of substance in there anymore. Like all the culture is being diluted because these people are coming to your community and just only putting in the store what they think you want instead of it staying how you remember it as a child, and all the nostalgia is gone.
Now that you mention it, yeah, okay, I have dealt with racism then, because in our old neighborhood, a neighborhood we lived in, there was a store owned by a Caucasian. He sold it and gave it to an Arab dude. The Arab dude literally used to change the price based off how he felt that day. So if you came in and bought a juice, it's 25 cents. But if he don't like you, he'll charge you $1. And then, like you said, as time went on and it deteriorated, he started just having alcohol, cigarettes and stuff. No chips were ordered.
And these people don't even have like vendors.
No.
They go to stores and purchase exactly what they need.
Yeah.
Because they feel that it's cheaper than having a company come in and deliver their inventory, their goods.
And you don't even have the option of buying gasoline at some point. They just decide we're no longer going to supply you with gas for your car. Go somewhere else. You're an outlier. Smell honorable. Y'all still make less than black men. Spend that ish. Invest that ish. Gender wars have entered the room. Nah, not long. I would say, so y'all haven't seen any of those cringe ass videos like the leadership is working or something. Yeah, facts are facts. Can't compete with those you can't compare. People will say, so because it's North Carolina, yes, being an influx of people coming here. But we have a good blend of race. Growing up, it was Mexicans, whites, and blacks.
It was Mexicans, whites, blacks, and Native Americans, quote unquote. Melungeons, Native Americans.
The Mexican population definitely, as I got older, blew up.
We are from a town where we were 38% of the population.
Yeah.
Whites was like 40 something, Mexicans maybe 2-3, and then other.
Yeah, then it was other.
And then maybe Native American 2-3%.
And you gotta remember, Fort Bragg is right.
Fort Liberty
now is right there, so that impacted our population. But my neighborhood
was
black.
Maybe like one white person, maybe one Hispanic.
Yeah. It was like 1 or 2 Mexicans households, should I say. And they were always the same, full of people. They work at the same plant, working underneath the table, getting paid more money, not paying taxes. And then within 3 years, they got these big ass 350 trucks. They got all type of cars. And then they move out and go to the wealthy side.
That's kind of like why when these Northerners come to the South, and then their fellow Puerto Ricans and such and other nationalities come down, and they're like, whoa.
Yeah.
We don't come from a culture where we're all the same. We all live in the same neighborhoods. We all say no.
Yeah, there's a difference.
It's just a different culture. Like, no, we see them as white.
Now, North Carolina have been influenced by New York in particular by a lot of things except race.
Yeah, because a lot of family members, the Great Migration up north, they have family in like Virginia, North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia.
Now, we have 4 people whose nicknames was New York. Their nickname was New York.
Yeah.
So yeah. Uncultured, unfamiliar. Gula Geechee is down. North Carolina, South Carolina, so you're a super outlier.
They lie.
Research Rocky Mount and see what's happening. I agree to an extent, but I can agree to disagree.
Oh, he said, I don't know if it's he or she.
Yes, man. Mayhem, yeah.
Latinos don't live with blacks.
Yeah.
Well, that's the picture that they paint for us.
Well, yeah, I know we probably been misinformed with a lot of stuff because of the media that's coming out and the music. So we see it as they keep telling us once again, melting pot.
Yeah. See, this is what happens when you get your information from social media and YouTube channels. I suppose, because they swear up and down. We all live in the same neighborhoods.
We grew up together.
They even say the white people are allowed to express that sentiment. So,
yeah, he taught not to fuck with each other. So you, as the model minority, always see us as beneath you.
And it's funny how this moment led to backlash to Sinners.
Because
they had the Asians in there.
You know what? I don't like the movie Sinners. It was a letdown for me. It was nothing that I expected that it would be. I really did not care for that dancing scene where it had all the cultures in there. That really irked my spirit.
I'm gonna ask this question. There's two questions. Did you not like it for the actual plot reasons, or did politics influence how much you disliked it?
I would say definitely politics influenced it. And then after, they wanted them to expand more on the Native American part of the movie. And it's just like, why do we as Black people want to give other people opportunities to create a movie based around that? I don't understand.
Yeah, it's always us that want to help other people. It's crazy. I grew up in the country. Jamaicans gentrified us. The kids can't play with ours. Some can't leave the gate. Sinners was a flop. It wasn't a flop. It was one thing we can't call it. You could dislike it, but it definitely made the money. Got a lot of the acclaim, everything. Jamaicans, Sinners was a hit. The plot was epic. Sinners had forced inclusion. Some of that. It was forced, it felt. I think Sinners was the first attempt at attaching itself to the monoculture again. Would you agree with that?
I agree.
Every other movie, it's like it's fractured. Sinners was the first movie that was trying to be the center of Black America again. And it kind of worked. It became a part of Black pop culture in general. So it was a success from that route that way. The Chinese bitch was odd to me. The Chinese woman is the one that got everybody killed. I ain't want to go into a whole other rant about that. That pissed me off. But yeah. There was some Chinese in Alabama.
I was expecting a spell.
Because now we
I got Sinners.
Yeah, you was expecting a spell. What's the other movie?
Skeleton Key. Before Spell came along, I held the Skeleton Key in high regards. I like that movie. I like those type of movie genres.
Gothic.
And then Spell came along. Loretta Devine was, oh gosh, she was just excellent in the movie. That sweet Southern Belle voice and just the sinisterness of the movie. It was just, yeah.
It was a remake. It kind of was a blend of what's that movie where she hurt the dude ankles?
With the lady from American Horror Story. That's really sad that we leveled her to that show. But yeah. Kathy something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but that was kind of like
Bates. Is it Kathy Bates?
I think so. That name, the Bates, came to my head. But yeah, that's then it's Unforced. Yeah, Bates. Yeah, Bates. It was Bates.
Yet you need us because you could never put a store in the
now we just did a whole Sinners rant. All right, now back to this
class's neighborhood. And if we won't unite against them,
we won't unite for ourselves.
Yeah, but if we won't unite, I mean the Asians and Blacks against the master class, then we can no longer fuck with y'all.
I wish that was.
Is he crying because we separating from him?
Kind of, I guess.
Misery. That's a better movie. Yeah, that's the movie.
Yeah, Misery. Misery. Yeah, that's what we're going through now. White women knocking us all over the ankles for our money.
Killer Mike got the one eye shirt on.
That's true. Yeah. But I want to give him grace and say he's not crying because Asians don't like us. It was more so
he's sad that we have to end a partnership.
Like we gotta go at it alone. We can't fuck with y'all.
Man, play that Al Green song for Killer Mike big ass. He too big to be crying.
Oh, the raindrops roll softly against my.
It's over, baby. Don't nobody fuck with us. And that's okay. I was brokenhearted But I saw so many black people the last 2 or 3 months, at least maybe this new generation of Gen Z people who were just like, it was in comment sections like, why do everybody don't like us? And it's like, what's y'all parents doing? Like, they don't like us. Fuck them.
That's what we told the Haitians to do. We told the Haitians to do this.
One more time.
Give them one more hurrah and you gotta go. But anyway, so Killer Mike, he out here shedding tears for him, but we ain't. No, it is what it is. They don't fuck
I
with
ain't
you, don't
shedding
fuck with them.
shit for them. Pack their asses up too. Nasty ass. They ain't up but fucking garbage disposals. Eat every goddamn thing walking. Nothing's safe from them. The ocean, the land. They eat any damn thing. You.
It may be love, maybe leave. Oh, so run through this. The rise in Black Americans trying to make first-gen Black Americans feel like outsiders is something that needs to be addressed.
Oh, it do.
This comment came because Wale made a comment where he said, have y'all ever wondered how much lingo has changed from where you from over the years? Regional slang ain't what it used to be. I'm gonna put the J down.
Ain't he Nigerian?
Yes. And somebody said, aren't you African?
Yes.
What lingo are you referring to? And they was like, why y'all trying to make first gen Black Americans seem like outsiders?
But to say you're a first generation, how can you be first generation, African, Black American when we've been here since?
Yeah, that means
1700s. So you're canceling out us. So if you are trying to come in and be us, then who are we?
See, and this what this conversation has led to when you talk about what Killer Mike just said about how we can't work with the Asians. It's over. We can't fuck with y'all because y'all don't fuck with us, right? And then we talked earlier with the Haitians, once again, not celebrating what's going on with TPS or nothing. I'm not saying I wanted none of that to happen. It's just, it is what it is. It's temporary.
Black American. Dirty Black American.
We're not going to let that one young lady.
What? She's not the only Haitian but
she's the face of it now.
Melanated person that has shared that sentiment.
But he's the face of it now.
She's the face of it because she chose to make herself the face of it.
But I still think there was a skit that went wrong.
I don't give a damn if it was a skit or not. There's some truth in levity.
Yeah, but when you see comments like this, and like I said, we talk about how the monoculture is already breaking down, and you see how it's affected music and entertainment.
Black first.
You see how it's affecting music and entertainment, and it's just like when you see stuff like this, I'm confused. Just 5-10 years ago, these type of talking points didn't exist, and now it's like it's becoming the standard. People are saying stuff like this, which this person got a lot of responses. Obviously, people saying, "What the hell is a first-gen Black American?"
Ones that came here and was here long before,
but
they got here.
But in this though, Wale is not wrong. I showed you an article or something years ago where they said that the Southern accent is disappearing. You hear me? I showed you an article or something, or a video or something where somebody said the Southern accent is disappearing.
Dwindling.
Remember that? They said that people, because of social media, they're taking words and how they speak from other regions, and it's leading to the accents, the Southern accent, the draw disappearing.
Do you feel that you have a Southern accent?
Yeah, I think.
Do y'all feel that Duke has a Southern accent?
Well, hold on. The way I'm speaking on this mic might not be how I speak when I'm just relaxed and just talking. Because naturally, I talk way faster than I'm talking right now. Because I'm from North Carolina, we speak fast. When I first came up here, I kind of like my mom when we first came up here. It was like, what do you say? Can you say that again? Because we talk real fast. So when I'm speaking to the mic, I'm trying to slow down. I'm not talking fast. So I'm not speaking with my actual accent right now. I'm damn near what's the word?
What?
When you don't speak the way you normally speak around white people. But
code switching.
I'm damn near code switching right now. But yeah.
I heard NC in your voice.
Yeah.
But see, what's crazy for me is I don't know why they would say DMV.
For real?
Maryland.
Probably because how you pronounce your
I don't exaggerate the U or make it hyperbolical.
I think because you enunciate the E, maybe, or you enunciate the E, enunciate more. I don't know, because whenever I hear a person from the DMV, not the DMV, when I hear somebody from some places in the Midwest, and I hear people from the West Coast, It's that same pitch you get. While
they're exaggerating the Southern accent, sounding all wrong. Oh, like David, what's his name? You got to be a little bit of Serbian.
Dave Adebayo, whatever you say his name.
I don't know his name.
I
don't care to know.
I moved south to the coast, perpetual settler culture. You can't.
DC sound different from Baltimore.
Oh, we don't want to get into that. But lingo is changing because of social media.
For dominance.
Yeah, lingo is changing because of social media, and it's affecting accents, and it's also affected this idea of a Black American singular culture because you got people from outside of the country. Have y'all seen? I don't know how much y'all are online. Have y'all seen like people from Europe, Africa, China comment? They say y'all now.
Y'all is always being Southern.
Yeah, so now
the Southern drawl.
You got people from other continents, other countries, talking like Americans, which is what I've been saying for the years. American culture is now global, and everybody is adapting to it.
And that's why they say you don't have no culture.
Because they think it's just television, it's just me, it's just pop culture. So they just talk like you, and then when you they call it internet speak. Like, no, that's not internet speak, that's Ebonics. But anyway, look at this. This was during Juneteenth, so this is old, but I wanted to show, like I said, the younger culture, the younger people in this country, they have this idea of blended culture. So their idea of a monoculture is that we all come in with our individual flags and our individual places that we're from, and it's just this melting pot that exists. And that's been a thing that's existed in places like Florida and New York.
This has nothing to do with them.
Certain places in the DMV. Hey man, some of y'all ain't from the DMV. I didn't realize how many Asians was in that area.
Oh yes,
it's a lot.
For what we see based on like social media or whatever, it seems to be a high population of Asians in the Maryland area.
So when you see stuff, not just Maryland though,
DC,
it's a lot of Africans in those areas too. So you got a high population where these people have been here. Their family, unfortunately, tell these stories how their family didn't teach them their home culture. They didn't teach them a language. Now this is the idea of their culture. This is what they are.
But so what does this have to do with them, Juneteenth?
It's the umbrella culture.
Shouldn't Juneteenth be the actual flag colors that are Black American flag colors, and shouldn't it have the state of Texas instead of the continent of Africa on the shirt, since this is based around Texas slaves?
Well, Pan-Africanism is a thing that's existed.
They hijacked it.
No, Pan-Africanism is something that has existed amongst Black American culture for 100 years.
It has nothing to do with Juneteenth.
I'm just saying it's been something that's been a staple so much that we attach it to anything cultural to give it real
substance,
validity. Some people think. I'm not saying it's right or wrong. It's just what's happened historically.
Dope is.
Now I want to show this too. So this was, I'm bringing this up to speak on this. There's a search going on. I feel like this past weekend or last couple of weeks, there was something called the Country Style. I don't know if y'all know what it is. Country Style.
Shout out to Country Style.
Shout out to Country Style, man. It's a YouTube channel that's been around for a decade now. They just
grassroots.
A group of old Black men that sit around and cook food and drink and cuss each other out. And this thing they do once a year has grown and grown bigger and bigger. Now, the last time they did it, we had a cousin that went. One of our cousins went to the Country Style 2026. And I said when I saw it, they interviewed these people. And you got people from California coming all the way to South Carolina, people from New York, New Jersey, Philadelphia, Chicago, Georgia.
Everywhere.
All over the country to go to what's basically a cookout. It's a grilling cookout. And I said that there's been this lack of cultural moments happening where Black people just meet up in state to state and get together, have family cookouts.
It's like a yearly reunion.
Yeah. So you got a lot of Black Americans now that are literally just looking for somewhere to go to be around Black Americans, where they're flat out having to call it Black American, Negro. Like they're doing stuff specifically because they can't find it in a lot of places. They're starting to become lost. And I think it's because you have this huge influx of people from other countries, whether they're from Europe, Mexico, South America, where you're no longer treated as the priority in certain things. So you got to do it on your own now to find each other.
However, I worry that country styles are going to just turn into being a rainbow coalition pretty soon because, yeah.
A lot of other races popping up now.
It's like somebody said they was from Mexico. Somebody said they was from India at the country style event.
Well, with that, there's this thing that happened recently.
The dopest, blackest, most lit situation, function I've ever been to in my 12 years of living in LA, titled Negrochella by
Smith says, so for or against TPS. I don't have a real strong opinion on TPS. I'm more so they came here for the earthquake. Let's find the Haitians in particular. They came here for the earthquake thing, and a lot of other things that happened to them. They needed protection. They received it, and America decided, or the Supreme Court decided, should I say, it's been 16 years, go back. I can say I'm not cheering for that to happen, but like I said earlier, when it came to Haiti, I wish we could have an honest conversation about Haiti and as far as what they need to do with what's going on with their capital being taken over. Like I said, we typically don't get in other countries' politics. We typically stay out of their politics. We don't have opinions as far as Black Americans because they tell us we ignorant, we don't know nothing. But when I look at Haiti, it's like there needs to be something that happens at some point. That's just my opinion.
Ebony Beach Club. Now, this event was actually...
And it can't happen if you're just going to say, I'm just going to go to another country and just be there. Like, at some point...
I'm for it.
For what?
I think that they need to return back to their homeland.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying that I think they should be kicked out, but I am saying if I have
they're not being kicked out. Their TPS status it's ended.
Yeah.
And now they have to go back home.
Well, yeah, I'm saying the same thing. I'm saying if they keep just leaving, nothing's going to change with Haiti.
Fleeing is a better word.
They're not going to be
taking flight.
They're not going to be able to really get things done. I know that most Haitians, obviously, like most people, are still in their country, but 300,000 here, another couple 100,000 there going to Canada. These people going to Mexico. These people going to Europe.
If you're going to leave somewhere and go somewhere, you're supposed to take what you've gotten from this country and then go back and apply whatever tools you have and then apply it to the country.
Yeah.
It's your country. They don't do that. See, they like getting fat and drinking off the whore, which is America.
The whore, yeah. So, yeah, so when you ask me if I'm for or against, it's not really about that. It's more so I actually have a desire to see Haiti have something better happen for them, and them being allowed or them just deciding to leave because it's unsafe and stuff, it's just not going to ever help them or benefit them.
Yes, they in the way.
At some point, you got to go head on to the problem. You got to you got to go.
Because the thing is, they no longer want to be them anymore. They want to be us. They're they're calling themselves first gen and second generation Black American. They're not saying first generation Haitian.
It's not them, it's their kids. And that's what I'm saying. So
because they're not instilling pride into their kids. That's the point.
Yeah, so the Haitian will come here for the benefits of trying to get away from what's happening in their country. They have children, and now the children don't have that same pride in Haiti. They want to stay in America. They feel more attached to a Black American culture, and now it leads to problems. And think about it. Those 300,000 or so people that came to America for what happened over the last 16 years, they had children. That's probably a couple million people. Or that's probably
all the Democratic Party did was use them.
What do you mean for what?
They used them for cheap labor. They get over here. They don't make this. What do you mean? They use them.
Yeah. But this right here is a video of them doing something called, what did he call it? Oh, let me rewind.
Come with me to the dopest,
just start with Mexico. Oh, definitely.
Most lit situation, function.
They know they were seeing these people home. They needed to gentrify, and they thought cheap labor would be better. Not
I've ever been to.
Would you walk around with a sign? They say nigga.
I'm not nascient, so I wouldn't walk around with a damn nigga sign. But it's comical. It's funny. They're just having a good time.
So hold on.
Can niggas have fun?
So I can say nigga. I can call my homeboy nigga, but I can't walk around with a sign that say nigga.
Dude, we're not a monolith. I'm not walking around with that sign. If I see somebody doing it, hee hee. And then,
when does it turn into coon? Like, where's the line?
I'm not necessarily saying she's a coon. She's just having fun.
Now, it did get crazy because it had some Mexicans and whites holding the sign too, which is crazy.
Well, see, that's the part that switches.
Ever been to in my 12 years of living in LA titled
Negrochella. Negrochella is what it's called.
Negrochella by Ebony Beach Club. Now, this event was actually in Palm Springs, about 2 hours from LA.
So that's
it was
not
actually
original.
my birthday. I was born on June 19th, so I've been celebrating Juneteenth my entire life. I got there at
So I just want to show these people creating these environments.
You see what flag they had?
Yeah, I saw it. They have the Black American
But they
Heritage
do got
flag, the Juneteenth
It's
flag.
all over the place.
No,
be
it's the
quite
same.
honest with you.
It's just two flags.
No, they got the Pan-African.
I didn't see that
interview. Just, got some birthday shout outs. And
They got
again,
the proper
everybody had the
flags.
proper flags. They came to celebrate. And it ended with Chef Boy performing his hit song, Gang Gang.
Who is that?
That's the dude that made that song that people kept pointing saying how much Jamie Foxx loved it. Gang Gang. Gang Gang.
Never heard of it. Used to have Sambo on Telemundo.
Same people used to have something when I was coming up. Yeah. What's this?
It's not a.
Oh. Oh, let me see. How many of these
This is a New York
topics we got right here? I think it's the last one I'm going to get to. Then we're going to get up out of here. I think I'm going to save this next one for next week. Yeah, I'm going to save that for next week. So this is the last segment we're going to do, right? All right. So listen to what this Puerto Rican had to say. So we were just talking about the N-word. Let's see what he had to say about it.
You can't. African American is not a replacement
Right, but you
for
damn
black.
sure heard him say nigga at Stringer Bell.
African American is not a replacement for
Jamie's.
black.
I'm glad you repeated that because that's a.
Don't
that's,
get me
that-
started on Jamie Foxx.
That song, that Gang Gang song. He
Don't get me started on Jamie Foxx.
he loved it song.
You see his daughter?
What you do?
No, did you see her?
Oh, the one he had on stage with him?
Oh, God. Looked like the mama. See, that's what happened. His daughter is fugly.
That's crazy. Why y'all be talking about people like that, though?
Talk about what?
Why you talking about that woman looks? What she do to deserve that?
She didn't do nothing to me. She just need to know that she fugly.
Okay.
Is not a replacement
Right, but you
for
damn
black.
sure heard him say
You should I say that African American is not a replacement for black.
nigga at Stringer Bell.
African American is not a.
That's what happens when you have preferences. Preferences don't produce good genes.
Look what happened to LeVar Ball.
And the son that came out and made a statement looked just like the mama, by the
Just
way.
like her, yeah.
Replacement for black.
I'm glad you repeated that because that right there is an invention of the fucking internet.
Yeah.
We didn't have these problems before the social media, before ADOS and FBA and all this fucking.
Oh, God.
Talib Kweli.
He is maniacal.
He chased that woman down for like 2 years to argue with. But it's funny how they say that this is only on the internet, but he's saying it's affecting stuff in real life. There's conversations that he never had, apparently. But now they happening. Child, I just messed up somebody. What? Sorry, I can't read that with honorable. FBI
And that
stand
shit
up.
is not organic.
Yeah.
That shit is funded
Yeah,
by
and-
right-wing organizations.
Yeah.
PFIR, Progressives for Immigration Reform, is the name of the organization.
Sounds real political.
We're getting political a little bit.
Political to me.
Because first of all, progressives ain't really fighting for immigration reform. That's
Did
not
she
a progressive thing really to do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So this, in the name, it should tell you.
Honorable just deleted. She deleted somebody's messages. What's their name? Yes.
What?
Yes, Mayhem? 7?
How you know she did it?
Because it says right there, the message deleted by @Honorable Sienna.
I think it was an accident.
She said it was an accident.
You know what I'm saying? These people are trying to figure out how to bring in right-wing conservative politics into our communities, and they go into places where people are poor and people are their jobs are scarce, and they be like, you know what? It's some immigrants, them African immigrants, them Caribbean immigrants, them Latino immigrants taking your job. It's not the immigrants taking your job. It's the oligarchs. It's the
This is New York.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to throw in that Latino.
taking your job, and they blame the people who are being victimized most.
When Africans, when they say Africans come over and they talk bad about African
Dirty Black American?
Dirty Black American? Black American? Black American?
I didn't make it louder.
Americans,
That happens.
that's white supremacy.
That's right.
So you're gonna go over there.
Who the actual culprit? It's not the person coming over talking the shit.
You got
It's the
power.
person who created the conditions for the shit that you're talking about.
So this is a very New York conversation. So this whole in the podcast
Had the
episode,
battle.
and part of the podcast episode, he basically was coming to his own defense about Puerto Ricans, or him in particular, using the N-word. Basically saying, hey, my grandfather is dark skinned, he black, he got with a woman who's lighter, and now you got me. Am I not allowed to say it? Who defines what's black?
Me no black.
And it's like, it's always been a very simple answer on who's black. It's never been a debate. It is what it is.
You know who black?
Dirty black Americans. Black Americans. Black Americans.
That's who the blacks are.
So this is a very New York conversation, unfortunately, and I'm not surprised by it. Talib Kweli is a Caribbean who also has a bunch of comments where he was shit talking Black Americans, talking crazy, and to see him talk like now, like, oh, we need unity and this thing. You was talking crazy. You said that you were more educated. Niggas just dumb. And I'm seeing a lot of comments from these immigrants in New York, and they get a lot of
culture.
stuff.
No culture.
That's why, like, when I look at the down south, there's been obviously a lot of people coming down south, moving down south, whether they're just for expense reasons or they just want to move to the southern areas. Obviously.
Or they follow in the
dirty black Americans. Black Americans. Black Americans.
To the south.
Yeah, we've seen an influx in Charlotte. A lot of Mexicans. We've seen an influx in certain places in South Carolina, even taking business ventures down. A lot of celebrities taking opportunities down there, and I do notice that the real culture class is that. The real culture class is you have people from up north who historically did not need to care about the opinions of people down south outside of hip hop.
Because they had their own enclave. They felt like they were their own country. Hell, New York felt like they in their own damn country.
Yeah. So what it led to was with social media, it led to all those opinions down south being made very public.
And those dirty black Americans up north had to come out and be with us and unite because we were on their asses.
So now they can't ignore what the South is saying. They can't just call them country bumpkins and keep it moving, because now that's disrespectful and niggas hop on you. Niggas get on your ass for saying stuff like that. And now it's just like,
yeah,
you gotta, basically they're getting checked, even if it's just online, which you can say don't mean nothing. But they're getting checked. So they're trying to stay New York and deal with the checking at the same time, but acting like fake unity. So it's leading to this juggling.
Separation.
Yeah. That's why when they move down south and you see some of the comments they make about how they want more certain music played in clubs and they want certain cultural elements brought down to the south, it's like, that ain't,
listen,
I don't know if that's happening, at least at a high level.
We don't do Mufasa music in the south, and we don't do treehouse music.
Honorable says, unfortunately, so many of these types are relocated. Yeah.
So, Honorable, when you gonna relocate to the south? Don't you live in Connecticut?
Don't just call out the woman address like that. What you doing?
He's around those boricuas, bodegas,
in the bodegas.
What do they call that sandwich? I know this is New York. I know it's not probably Connecticut. What do they call those sandwiches? It's like a Philly sandwich, chopped cheese steak.
Yeah, chopped cheese.
I want a chopped cheese.
Yeah. Now this is what Talib Kweli's mother had to say. These are comments.
Oh, I can't talk. I live in Seattle, Washington. I forgot.
Yeah, we got shut the fuck up. Yeah, shut the fuck up.
Via North Carolina, though.
Yeah.
Let me read her quote again. The school only had 3 black students, and in that experience, she said she encountered a racism she described as not even subtle, where the school only let in a few blacks at a time. Her mother, who wanted her to go to a good school, was asked, "Are you guys Haitian?" Because the premise was that they would be more accepting of a Haitian rather than an African American.
Stop calling us African Americans.
The school felt that immigrants have a different attitude about education and culture and everything. And the school felt that they were not like the typical African Americans who grew up in this country and who are part of the history of enslavement and Jim Crow laws. They felt that Haitians or immigrants who came here to this country came because they wanted a better life. They believed that these immigrants would not have the same attitude as African Americans who were born in this country. This is your mother, Talib Kweli. Is she getting paid by the
Cornel West,
whatever organization
Professor.
You said, right-wing organization, progressive something or other? Did they pay your mother to talk about her experience in 1955?
And the attitude now.
So yeah, this is not a surprise. I remember I saw one of them say that from New York. It was like, hey, growing up, they never had a Black American in their class. That's what one of the what's the dude? He said, I never had a Black American in my class. There was always immigrants. They said that they grew up in neighborhoods where they were not around any Black Americans.
So how did they face any bullying or being called African booty scratcher?
That's where it gets
messy.
That's where shit don't connect, and I don't understand what's going on. I'm sorry, y'all still able to claim the South? Y'all ain't been there in years.
Let me rebuttal. Yes,
don't play with me, y'all.
We can still claim the South because we can go right back in. The assimilation never left. When we go back home, we just drop right back into our natural habitat.
I'm not a Seattleite. Don't watch your mouth.
However, I am a Seattleite / North Carolinian.
Now you have been here a long time. You've been here for a while. I ain't gonna lie, but I'm still from the South. I'm sorry. Let me go to the next one. What else we got? I'm gonna show that other video, and we're gonna end out with this one. All right, let me show y'all this. Pay attention to these people in this video. While they say they think they have a higher culture and standard than us, this is what they posted on social media. These are so-called Africans being proud that they look American.
But he don't look American.
Now, when I saw this, I kept asking, what do they think looks Black American? Is it they think their haircut, the clothes they're wearing? What is it? The song in the background.
Cosplaying.
And proud of it. Man, oh man.
Man, that's a straight up Kenyan Sudanese. What are we talking about? Y'all don't think we don't know how we look?
Now,
come on, man.
Last thing before I get to the Corey clip. This is Governor Wesmore. And I said
that he not going nowhere. He not getting elected to be no president.
I said
so that theory is gone out the window now.
My theory was that he's going to be the candidate to run in 2028 for the Democrat.
Not in the climate that we're in right now. No, he's not.
Until he shot down reparations. And then he started promoting this type of stuff. I think he started the African Heritage Month, which is whatever. Plenty of people got celebratory months in America. Everybody got one. Even they gave one to gays, the women, music month, the Hispanics, Native Americans, Blacks. Everybody got a month.
Jewish month is in June.
Yeah, everybody got a month. So that's not a problem. That's whatever.
Asian Pacific Islander is in May, I believe.
Yeah, I don't know.
Asian Pacific Islander Heritage Month is in May.
So yeah, everybody got a month. So that's not the problem. I mean, that's not whatever. But he does it at the expense of the Native Black population when he shows any congratulations or achievements. So you see here, today we assign a formal sister state partnership with Liberia, making the first such relationship between any U.S. state and Liberia. The new partnership focuses on shared policy priorities like trade, education, and public health so that we can strengthen our economic diplomatic ties and open our doors to possibly an African nation in the process. Maryland's history with Liberia runs deep. Part of this present-day Liberia was once the Republic of Maryland, a place where formerly enslaved people could begin new lives.
Are there still
dirty Black Americans
in Liberia?
Oh, we saw them when Speed went there. They stood out like a sore thumb.
Oh, yeah, we did. We saw a video of it was a Liberian documentary on YouTube.
Yeah, probably
something like that, and you could tell who was Black American. That was in
what's their title?
Americano, whatever. They look totally different from the people, even though they had probably intermingled with someone, but they look different. You could tell.
Hold on, let me see. What is the Black American descendants? They are called Americo-Liberians. That's it. I had it right. Americo-Liberians.
Shouldn't have left.
Liberia, that completely ignores how those 14 tribes attacked the less than 13,000 people it took 47 years to move. They more than attack them. Allegedly cannibalism, some crazy stuff that happened in Liberia.
Made chop suey out of them.
But it's called a failure on Black Americans, by the way. It's proof of failure on Black Americans, they'll tell you. Now we're renewing the history, and together we deliver on projects that changed lives in both Liberia and Maryland.
Look at them.
I'll ask you one question about the election. Newsom, Moore, or Mamdani?
God,
that's
terrible.
You see how it's going.
Oh my God, that's terrible. That's a terrible.
We see where it's going.
God, it's really bad.
I'm gonna show this last clip of Corey. Him speaking about. I'm surprised he spoke on this because he typically don't speak on these type of things. He tend to stick to. He taught racial dynamics, but I don't know if he's ever really focused on this type of conversation.
The project to get rid of.
What did he say?
On Louisiana.
Oh, I said the project to get rid of the free bunch of people could never be our failure.
See, we need to. Okay, we have to clear this up moving forward. There is a difference between light skin and biracial.
People have said this a million times. Like at this point,
but they can't get it through their thick ass heads. There are black light skinned people, and there are biracial mixed people.
Hey,
so start calling them biracial.
I will say this though, because this is gonna be the last thing we got to say. Shout out to the West Africans though, because there's a whole colorism debate going on with Black Americans. So you have some Black Americans that I'm not on their side. These particular Black Americans, I'm not on their side. They definitely pushing some Dominican shit. Are we all mixed? It's like, oh, hold on now. But you know what the West Africans are doing?
What?
They're posting pictures of so-called light-skinned Nigerians, Ghanaians who are not mixed.
Yeah, that exists there too.
My point is pointing out, because you know people say if you have any type of lighter skin tone, it's 100% proof
that you
of
are
admixture.
Uh-huh.
It's like, well, the continent is literally has every DNA or any type of archetype, so you would think phenotypes.
Because melanated groups produce multiple colors.
Yeah, so yeah, shout out to them for that, I guess. But I would say only 3,000 were actually enslaved people. Many of those Liberian people were not just light skinned; they were mixed. Well, yeah, I'm pretty sure a lot of them were those Creole. They tried to create a whole Creole colony right after slavery, but it didn't work out. And
like in Dominican,
Dominican Republic,
Haiti, Haiti.
Yeah, they tried to do it right. I want to say it was after the Louisiana Purchase.
Aren't the Dominicans pretty much the mulatto people that was on the island with the Haitians, and they just went to the other side of the island?
Not only that, they went to the other side of the island and went to the Spanish to be reconnected to them over the Negroes.
I mean, pretty
much.
They
were buffer class that took over the other side of the island.
Because they were slaughtering them, weren't they?
Yeah, the Haitians started killing them because they started trying to betray them and work with the Spanish. And it was like, we got to kill y'all. And then they went to the other side and worked with them.
Black.
And they created a country. And now, you know, it is what it is.
Out the hard way, a lot of brothers who not from the States, they look like they better than us. Or they act like they better than us. Mm-hmm. And it's time for us to really have a show about that, to be quite honest. They look at us like, remember that movie, what was it, The Cutter?
Yeah.
They look at us like they better than us.
Yeah.
The push up in a nigga Fago. This is an outright immigrant, and this motherfucker is getting the attention of the brothers and sisters who don't know no better. This motherfucker don't do nothing but talk bad on niggas. And lie about his life. This motherfucker bought a young girl's shit, and because of how he built, she didn't want him at her graduation. Just go with that story. Y'all sitting up here, y'all don't understand. All us guys from this motherfucking cold ass world, we are descendants of the transatlantic slave trade. Most of us are descendants. I'm talking about the guys from the motherfucking, we born here in the U.S. We gonna claim the U.S. because we built this motherfucker. Mm-hmm. We don't get treated fairly by the brothers who not from here. In fact, a lot of them act like they are more grounded than us. And they criticize us in a way like they better than us. I would like to talk to any one of them about this issue I'm talking about right now, because I can give you so many examples. They say Talib Kweli is from Brooklyn, New York. I don't know this.
Majority of his life. That's what I thought. That's what,
Yeah, majority of his life. Godfrey is from Chicago majority of his life. But trust me, when it really boiled down to it, he holding up that other shit. And his ass with niggas in there with him. But
hey, if Corey don't do something, he gonna throw some allegations. Have this one thing before we get up out of here. I thought I had the clip of Godfrey going in on Black Americans saying that we on that black shit, looking for anything to hold against them for every messed up they have. But I don't got it. So it is what it is. Corey is proof that FBA is fucking up the church's money. Why is this a topic? I told you. It's everywhere now. I don't know if there's any platform that I frequent or have frequent or, run past that hasn't at least somewhat mentioned these type of politics. It's all over the place. What up, Mark? All right, Craig. Holla at you. Hey, we can get up out of here now. We're gonna go out. Continue to listen to an old tune. We're gonna get up out of here, y'all. Appreciate y'all coming through. Thank y'all for coming through. Make sure y'all give some claps to Travis.
Thank you guys for having me today. It was good seeing you guys. Yeah.
Gracing us with his presence.
Oh, and Duke has reached 5,000 subscribers.
Whatever. I'm just another.
Yeah.
Let's just be glad.
Just be glad of the time that you had here.
We had this time.
I look on cold. Stay with us, Travis. Hey, he went out and got some milk and never came back, didn't he?
Wait a minute. What type of milk you talking about? Don't try to fucking throw no allegations on me, because people be taking things differently.
No. So you went out, got the milk, and came back when we turned 18. That's all.
That will burn.
Oh, man.
Lay
your head. I'm probably off beat because it's not matching my voice, but please know I'm on beat. Shout out to the Haitians. Shout out to the Syrians.
Wow, wait, hold on. Wait a goddamn minute. Pause that. I saw what you said, Sienna. You're being slick.
What'd you say?
The type of milk you like. Chocolate milk?
Oh, yeah.
What type of milk?
You hear him, Arnold.
I ain't scared of you, motherfucker.
You hear him?
You know what, Honorable Sienna?
Dirty Black American.
Close to my
shout out to NTV. Yeah, shout out to Last Ride to a lot of people. Thank y'all for coming through. Really appreciate the support as always. I'm gonna try to get back to being more consistent with the streams.
Softly.
Looking for something to play and look at. All right, man. We're gonna let y'all get up out of here. Go enjoy your July 4th. If you got some fireworks coming, blow up day.
One more time.
One more time for TPS take you up out of here. One more time. What a good time. I had some good times, y'all.
Here for a good time, not a long time. You know what I'm saying?
Feels good being a
Dirty Black American.
Anyway, man, thank y'all for coming through. Really appreciate the support. As always, be sure to subscribe if you're not. Share it if you can. Be sure to let people know about it. We talk a lot of stuff here. We talk politics. We talk some, intercommunal things. We talk about a lot of things international. We go into a lot of things, man. So if you enjoy the conversation, sit back with us. Please let people know. And with that, y'all be safe. All praise to the Most High. And peace, man.